Welcome back. Match 23 in the Ring of Fire, Dubai. Big game tonight. Quetta Gladiators taking on Peshawar Zalmi. And the toss happened with Sami and Ramiz Raja, Sarfaraz. All eyes were on the toss, and it was Sarfaraz Ahmed who won the toss, and as per his norm, he bowled first. Peshawar having been put into bat. Kamran Akmal, they need a big performance from him. Hafiz, Pushdil Shah, batting looks good. Asghar has been brought in for Ihtisham Sheikh. Quetta won the last game, so no surprises here. They've gone for an unchanged side. Watson and Peterson were the stars in the last game. Can they and will they do it again? Islamabad United on top of the pile, 10 points. Quetta need a couple of points just to get into that top three. Peshawar Zalmi at number 5. The Quetta Gladiators, if they win this game, it'll become very, very difficult for Lahore Qalandars. Or Lahore will be out of the tournament if Quetta wins today. So all of Lahore will be supporting Peshawar, and they'll want Quetta to falter.
Would that be an acceptable supporting case? All of Lahore supporting Peshawar?
Acceptable, yeah. If you want Lahore to qualify, you need Peshawar to win today. If Quetta, that's it.
So the Quetta Gladiators have won the toss and elected to field. Kevin Peterson, I tell you, did you see some of the pictures that KP has been putting up on Twitter today? He had breakfast with a lion, a real life lion.
I didn't have breakfast with him.
And not the Islamabad United.
No, not that one. No, this one had real teeth.
Mascot.
Real lion. Now then, this has been a real challenge.
Yeah, I've enjoyed this. They've gone up high, and Alim Dar's had some problems, but oh, it's a low catch. Yeah, so that's a better technique, but good start by the umpires. Sarfaraz enjoying his work as skipper. Good win last game, Quetta.
Something different here. Mohammad Hafiz is opening. Ramiz, we like you. You are the best. So Ramiz obviously got his family some tickets, Flem.
Oh no, I'll back him. I'm a big fan of Ramiz.
Oh no,
yeah,
we all are. Listen, we all are. It's going to be Kamran Akmal and Mohammad Hafiz, the opening batsman. The Professor.
Yeah, up the order. He's very used to opening up the order, and he's been in decent enough form, but they need more from him. We had Kamran Akmal with him. Kamran Akmal, he loves this PSL format, and he scored plenty of runs, but he's yet to kick on and get that big score in this tournament. We had Fletcher opening in the previous game, not playing today.
Yeah, Hafiz could do a pretty similar job to JP Duminy, really. He's such a good player that he could just accumulate and hit the gaps in the power plays and then find the boundary later on. And Mohammad Nawaz been very economical through this tournament. Left arm orthodox spinners, they're bowling in the power play now.
Yeah, let's play. It's Peshawar Quetta. Quetta Gladiators winning the toss and fielding. And Mohammad Nawaz, the left arm spinner with the most Beautiful action, so repeatable, and he is the most economical. 4.2 is his economy. Brilliant. Well, now then, Hafiz says, take some of that. First ball.
Yeah, 4.26 economy, first ball. And that's been done with. Comes down the track. Maybe that's why he's opening the innings. He wants to play the spinners and wants to dominate left arm spin.
Well, he's got to bowl 5 dot balls now to make sure his bowling average doesn't go up, or his economy rate. Good intent from Hafiz, like it.
Well, that economy rate has gone up sharply now. It's 5, or it's 4.27. But just tell us about this, Baz. Okay, now that even straight away from the first ball, Sarfraz is saying it's got to be here.
It was there, but Hafiz was too good. He just came down the track. It was within the stumps, but he's elevated that over long on.
Oh, that's brilliantly bowled. Brilliantly bowled. Well, I think it might have just clipped the top of the off stump. The bails are off, the zingers are illuminated, which is more than you've said for Cameron Akmal.
Nawaz does it again, first over, and he's just checking with his partner, and the umpires will be checking again, but it's just cleaning up. A little bit of spin, new ball grips into the surface, and Mohammad Nawaz, he's doing this time and time again with the new ball. Talked about his economy rate, but it's that. He gets that wicket, his wicket-taking ability with the economy rate. Hitting top of off. Can't ask for more. Terrific delivery. Cameron Akmal, he comes and goes. No chance with that delivery. He's gone without scoring. 5 for 1.
Well, Dwayne Smith has, for the most part of his T20 career, opened the batting, so he's virtually doing that now. Man from Barbados scored a century on his Test debut many years ago. Slip in a gully. That's missing leg stump.
Just see how much time he takes to grip this ball. I like how much effort he puts into it. It wasn't until it was absolutely perfect in his hand that he decided to bowl it. And what about the result? Absolute cracking delivery. It was perfect, wasn't it? Just top of off stump.
Yeah, absolute precision. Precision of a surgeon right here. That's perfect. You can't get much better than that.
It's the classic, you don't need to do too much, isn't it? But he won't bowl too many better balls than that, Mohammad Nawaz. He's had a good Pakistan Super League, very economical, picking up wickets in the power play, which is premium.
A brilliant over to start. 6 for 1.
Beautifully bowled, well flighted, accurate, and just enough turn. And Sir Vivian really likes it. We've been loving his reactions off the field, showing a lot of passion. So is the captain, Sarfraz.
So Ricky Vessels back in the side for Peshawar, Liam Dawson, the two English players there, and Kevin Peterson for Quetta Gladiators, with Riley Rousseau, Shane Watson and Ben Laughlin, the Australian bowler, quick bowler. Anwar Ali to bowl the second over.
We talked about Dwayne Smith opening the innings, but it's a different proposition when you have left arm spin turning the new ball. And Nawaz has just given Quetta the ideal start. HBL drone cam. Should drop the ball from that height, Flem.
Love to see Wilco under that one. Oh, he goes hard, Smith, but all he does is hit over the air, over cover. Risky shot. Gets away with it, though.
Yeah, I reckon, Flem, that would be a tester. Dropping it from about, what were we saying, about 2,000 feet, do you reckon, Buzz? Yeah. The underneath there, from about there. Lashed at this, Dwayne Smith. He really does. Ben Laughlin, the fielder.
Yeah, he's ready to get after it, Smith, but he doesn't need to play too many big shots. He's got natural power. He's a natural fast scorer. Slip comes out to mid-wicket. Just back his eye and hands, and you hit the gap, you're going to get 4.
Cool and cool umpires, Ahmed Shahab and Tim Robinson. Interesting choice here with the new ball. Anwar Ali has been given the new ball. It was Rahat Ali in the last game, and a left armour. Alan, you love left armers, and he's bowled, I think, probably the best left armour we've seen on show in this PSL.
He's right up there. He really is. Oh, what a delivery. What have you got to do to take a wicket? He'll bowl worse deliveries than that and take wickets.
That's a cracker, isn't it? Good areas, and just, I think it nipped back, and then it died on the way to Sarfraz. It took it quite well. Let's have a look off the scrambled seam. Oh, that is so close to knocking over middle and off stump.
No wonder he looks a little bit flabbergasted with that. Is Sarfraz. It's just kept him pinned on the back foot a little bit. He's bowled a good area here.
Yeah, he's always wanting to drag it to leg side is Dwayne Smith, and 4 dot balls already in this over. Just that back of a length, unsure of whether to play forward or back, and a little bit of in swing as well for Anwar Ali.
It's Danny's box there, the HBL. He'll be there later. L for lost. Taking him on, Smith. Not the most convincing shot from the West Indian. Ben Laughlin didn't enjoy that either. That was not the best throw. 2 gone, 9 for 1. Peshawar Zalmi, they have their struggles against slow left arm. That's the method of bowling that they struggle with. It's left arm spin, and here's one of the best, if not the best, Mohammad Nawaz. And Hassan Khan as well is getting better with every outing.
Yes, and slow left arm, they can't get the boundaries away, and average of 14 per wicket. So it's a huge struggle. And Wilco, last game they lost 7 out of 9 wickets to left arm spin. Patel with 4
Yes.
and Zafar Gohar with 3.
Samit Patel, yes. Zafar Gohar.
Gohar, did he get 3 and 4 balls? No, he got a couple in 1 over at least, I reckon. Oh, he goes now, Smith. He hasn't got all of it, but mid-on was in the circle, and geez, he's ran back quickly. Is that Ben Lachlan? For a fast bowler, he's very athletic, like Anwar Ali. So they've got a couple of good. They've got a good fielding team. They don't have fast bowlers they're trying to hide in the field.
Not at all. He's always in those hot spot areas. He's always at long off or long on or maybe deep mid wicket, Ben Lachlan. A leader in the field. Just brilliantly bowled. Just a lovely parabola there.
It's interesting, just with that ball that he knocked Cameron Akmal with, it only turned a fraction, but it's almost like Smith and that now, they're too scared to try and hit him inside out or drive him straight because they're worried about it spinning past the bat, but it's not turning that much.
Oh, he's not caught hold of this one. It's the same kind of shot. Inside half of the bat. A moral victory for the bowler.
Yeah, just the power of the man. He's not got anywhere near the middle of the bat and is just looped over mid-on. Biv's not happy, but Smith the inside part of the bat, and he was definitely worried, but sailed over mid-on boundary.
It's missing leg stump. End of the over. 15 for 1.
Peshawar Zalmi.
The great man, middle there in the back row, great Zahir Abbas, who was tagged the Asian Bradman. The Asian Bradman.
Where did you bowl to him, Wilco?
I played with him, and I did play against him, and twice had him in a hat-trick in the same match.
Where did you bowl him? That was the simple question.
Yeah, I close my eyes. I just generally try to bowl off
How
stump.
did you get him on into your hat trick? Just
Well,
come
no,
on,
he
pump
was the
yourself
first
up.
Okay.
The 1960s was a free era. You know, it
60s?
was the wasn't it the Austin Powers era?
This was the 80s. It was caught at gully, and then the other one was caught at point. Same match. And the middle fella was out first ball clearly, and the third chap didn't quite do it. We want PSL in Pakistan. Pakistan, Zindabad.
Didn't elaborate. Deep point or deep gully?
Wasn't that deep. It was, you know, orthodox. But
So
then
he slanted it across Zahir.
tried.
Obviously.
He thought
He thought he was playing for the in swing.
he was, yeah.
Okay.
But you know, Flem, I
Was he
actually
252 on both
he
occasions?
was yeah 280 at the time. It was at Bristol, and Maza Arshad has just told me he was 97 in the first innings and 19 in the second. So I'm sorry, Zed, I stopped him getting his 109th first class 100. Yeah, in fact, Llewellyn would have second slip, and the other one was somewhere in the covers. So thanks, Flem, for bringing that up. I've got a couple of others as well.
I think we should come back to the colored times. Talking about black and white times where the telecast was always black and white as well. So we're back to the colored times now.
Right, I'm going now. But I was going to say it was a privilege to share the dressing room with him. With Pepsi Catcher Claw, got a chance for catches here. We didn't have that when we were playing because we hit it on the floor. And to share the dressing room with Zahir Abbas and Sadiq Mahmood.
And no doubt this will be all in your book.
Thanks for asking, Flem, and it's yes, the book is out in April, freely available.
Here we go again.
And I might put
It'll
it on
get plugged on social media, but there's some great sites here. PSL, Facebook and Twitter, Instagram and also YouTube. But Anwar Ali, really impressive T20 player. He's very good with the ball. He can slog when he goes out to bat, and a bit like Ben Lachlan, he's first class in the field. Very athletic.
Good change of pace. This is a really good start for Anwar Ali.
It is. D. Smith's getting very frustrated, isn't he? He looks like he's going too hard at the ball. Maybe it's time to just relax and just back his own natural talent. I think he's such an exciting stroke player, the man on screen. Another slow ball, another slog. He's just losing his shape. All bottom hand. Mr. Smith, after 4 overs, it's 19 for 1.
Quetta Gladiators.
So Nawaz now is beginning his 3rd over. Quetta really feel that with Nawaz operating as a spearhead at the top with his left arm spin, they can make inroads here, and it's just strangling the run rate.
Yeah, Nawaz has got Hafiz 4 times, and so he's really been PSL has been his thing, Nawaz.
There's a long off here for Hafiz.
But really, Quetta Gladiators in this first 4.2 overs had a stranglehold on Peshawar. Nobody's really got away. Dane Smith itching to hit that boundary. Something has to give.
But Smith got out sweeping in the last game against spin. He's getting very frustrated. 13 off 19 deliveries. Strike rate of 68. That's not what we've come to think about when Smith gets going. Muscle one over mid-on. There's that area still available. Ben Laughlin's in the circle. See if he can hit through the line. No, well, he's smashed that one. He's got onto it. Just a little bit short. He was sweating on that, and that is the sort of power that man's got.
First time he's dropped it a little short. He's been on the money throughout. Just Smith picks that up. Uses the depth of the crease really nicely. Immense power through it. Nawaz knew, yeah. Poor delivery. Brilliant shot.
Oh, he's down the ground again. 6 again from Smith.
Just what Peshawar needed. How quickly the pressure is transferred. One delivery is short of a length and he lashed onto that. This one overcorrecting by pushing it fuller and down the ground. We've seen his power before, we'll see it again.
Yeah, it looks better when he's hitting straight, when he's going onto the front foot. He was trying to hit it over mid-wicket earlier against the straightening spin, but through the V off the front foot, and if they're a fraction short, he could muscle it over that cow corner area.
End of the over, 5 bowled. Zalmi 33 for 1.
Just Cameron Akmal out so far, out for a duck. Time for Ben Laughlin, Australian, hails from Queensland, plays his cricket for the Adelaide Strikers. He's enjoying the opportunity back in the playing 11. And the lovely wrist work that is a hallmark of Mohammad Hafiz. Just quietly works one into the onside. We've got Dwayne Smith, 25 from 22. He's striking nicely at, let's call it 114. And asked to bat first if you've just tuned in. And the crowd has built up a little bit over the evening. Lovely temperature.
Yeah, well, you did the weather report. I think it's still 29 degrees out there, isn't it? 28, 29 degrees. So, no, I think we can stop talking about the dew tonight. Maybe something a little bit later. But I think they've overplayed the whole dew thing, to be honest with you. I'm surprised that Quetta didn't bat first. I think they've presented a really nice opportunity for Zalmi. Just allows them, having not played well for a little while, to bat without that scoreboard pressure. Let's get on a roll.
I agree. And at the toss, or before the toss, I was having just a quiet word with Sarfraz, asking, you know, is it going to be a straightforward decision? He says, no, I'm confused whether to bat or bowl first. He says it's a funny pitch. Some balls are turning, some are straightening. Slow ball has been played away very gently for a single. And we saw that in that spell from Mohammad Nawaz. A couple of them turned sharply and the other ones just stayed the line, stayed the course, straight off the pitch. So a couple of partnerships, and you know that the scoreboard pressure will then test Gladiators' batting lineup.
Yeah, it's an interesting assessment though, isn't it? It was funny for 188 runs for the Kings. Yeah, I think there is the odd variation out there, and it is turning, but it's starting to get fairly consistent at times. You know, there's natural variation. But we saw the record score today, 188. So the bar just keeps going up. And the assessment for me as a skipper would have been, well, they batted first and they got 188. I think that's a good formula.
And back yourselves. I think that's what I love about Ahmad Wasim. They want to be positive. Oh, that's a cracking Yorker. Another good delivery, and that's a go-to ball for Lachlan a lot of the time.
Yeah, change of pace, couple of slow balls and then a pacey Yorker. Yeah, seam up delivery. Beautifully bowled, nice and full, targeting the stumps.
Power play done, it's 37 for 1. Young Hassan Khan is having a first toil at the crease. Yeah, just on about scores, batting first, getting better. Apart from Multan getting bowled out at 114. Smith decides to go big, but he's hit enough of it. Yeah, it's gone all the way. The big fella.
Yeah, got hold of it properly. He's a strong hitter, and a couple of seasons ago his batting improved because his skill levels improved against spin. I thought he was hitting the ball straighter and not trying to play across the line, but in this year's PSL, a couple of times he's played across the line and been found wanting. This is the way he needs to go, just hit the ball down the pitch. That's his strength, that is his zone. Heavily set, and he hits the ball extremely hard. Goes again, and it's a 6. Another great shot from the right-hander. This time went over straightish mid-wicket.
Effortless in a way, but he uses so much bottom hand. Precisely what he was about, down on one knee, and heaves it over mid-wicket for the journey.
Yeah, that's all that's required. We saw JP Duminy last night start launching and got things going. Was able to get things going for his team. And Smith now using all his experience. He's played so many T20 games, 40 from 28.
He's such a good hooker and puller. Is Dwayne Smith. He's often asked about that, and his favourite strokes, and a lot of West Indies will tell you, love the horizontal stuff, cutting and uppercutting, and love a hook or a pull.
Good to have Hafiz play against spin because he is very, very accomplished batsman against spinners. Even though he opens for Pakistan at times, has opened. But his role here would be critical on a spinning track. You would want Hafiz to be out there. Yeah. Nobody caught it. That's good batting. Hitting the ball sweetly down the ground for a run. After 7:52 for 1.
52 for 1. After 7 overs, Peshawar Zalmi. Quetta Gladiators.
Rahat Ali. Been fairly impressive most of the time. A swing and a little scoop over cover. Unusual, but it works this time for Smith.
Yeah, he's had an amazing career in this form of the game, drifting around the world playing. 307 games, 308 now today, 7,500 runs. He averages below 30, but he's had a strong effect. He's played a lot of T20 cricket. So that's why Zalmi need him tonight. They need him to bunker down, play the big shots, but be there for a long time.
What is his strike rate?
Yeah, it doesn't have the strike rate here, but it'd be well up.
Good thing about Rahat Ali in terms of PSL 3, he's been able to swing it just enough, but it's the use of the height. Again, we keep harping on about the left-handedness, particularly the bowlers. Got to keep it clean and green in Pakistan. Bogasaf, Pakistan. Wonderful initiative to think about the clean and greenness back home.
Strike rate of 128, 5 T20 hundreds for Smith. It's pretty decent. Yeah, very strong square through the offside and leg side, likes the pull shot. Yeah, goes whack. And then a flick through mid-wicket. The general direction of the bat is towards the leg side.
Yeah, very, very dominant through that onside. Fetches it.
Bottom hand. He probably wears a hole in his gloves with that bottom hand. You know, you're a bottom hand player when that's the case. I tried to stop that. I just couldn't.
Golden slants.
Well, just a firm grip with that right hand.
Giving it a squeeze. That
It
bottom
just
hand.
took over a little bit too often. But I always worked on the top hand strength to try and give that guiding arm a bit more strength. But
Well,
your power comes from the bottom hand.
You think about some guys who played against, and I played with the late great Martin Crowe. He used to cut down the rubber grip underneath, so the top hand it was a skinnier part. So he wanted to dominate and squeeze more with the top hand, and just have the grip a bit fatter down the bottom, just to guide. Such was his style.
And the other thing you can do if you feel like it's just dominating and taking technique away, because you can lose your front arm too much if the bottom hand's too strong, is Adam Gilchrist put half a squash ball in that bottom glove of his to take the hand off a little bit. So it did force the top hand to be more dominant. He did it for the World Cup final in the West Indies and smashed 100.
Was
And then,
okay.
yeah, and then I heard about it and I thought, well, gee, that's great. I'm going to try that. But I didn't cut it in half. I tried to put a full squash ball in my glove.
Slants.
And I thought, well, this is uncomfortable. How does this work? It is 55 for 1.
Lost the early wicket of Cameron Akmal, so this partnership is now squeezed past 50 very quickly. This is a good little resurrection after the early loss of Cameron Akmal. Now, just on about that Adam Gilchrist innings, 149 off 104 balls with 8 sixes in that World Cup final of 07, with half a squash ball squeezed in the hand. Here's Watson. And there goes Smithers. Oh, it's gone all the way. Fatted enough for a maximum.
Welcome to the crease, Shane Watson. That went like a rocket. It was such a hard shot that the man at deep, Mohammad Nawaz, couldn't do anything about it. It just went flat and hard. Incredible six. Would have been a great catch had that stuck in the palm.
He's motoring now, isn't he? 49 for Smith. Who'd you call him, Danny? Smithers.
Yes.
Come on, Smithers.
Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith.
That's a strike rate of 153. And occasionally Shane Watson will plonk it on that length. But when he's bowled well in this tournament, he's just got the seam up and it's actually shaped away a little bit from the right-handers. I think the ball now is the size of a squash ball because it's got the air out of it.
Got knocked out. Oh, I saw those chaps there with their wigs on. What's going on? Remember, it's an evening of wigs. I see more and more of them the last couple of nights.
You need to go and talk to them. I think it'll be great for you.
They did ask me to put one on. It's sweaty and nasty. I said, no, chaps.
Have you ever thought about it?
Transplant?
Well,
Gluing a piece on.
there's something that is quite phenomenal in the world of ex-cricketers and cricketers is the old hair hat. Warning.
The rug?
Warning. Martin Crowe had one. Greg Matthews. Graham Gooch. Michael Vaughan. Danny Morrison.
I'll tell you something a bit cheeky while we're waiting for the ball here. Is Chris Harris did it in the beach cricket in Australia back in 2008. He put one of Marty Crowe's thatchy wig bits on, and amazing how much younger he looked too. It was incredible.
So it's available.
Oh, thank you, Michael. Here's Watto again. Soft dismissal to miss out on a half century. Smith has got to go here.
While it works when you're pulling the ball towards the leg side, I don't think you need that bottom hand when you're driving the ball. I think the ball probably stopped on him as well. Just looked a little strange when he was driving the ball. A very soft dismissal in the end. Seam up delivery. Yeah, it didn't hit it in the middle of the bat. It just skewed off the bat. Let it at an angle. Easy catch for KP, and isn't he pumped? Oh, one short of 50. 49 of 33, 61 for 2.
Watson to Ricky Vessels, who is the new man in to replace Dwayne Smith.
Yeah, Dwayne Smith, it's a really odd dismissal, isn't it? I mean, we were talking about 75% of his shots to the onside. There he is trying to go offside and clips it straight to Kevin Peterson, as easy as you like. Sliced it to him. He hit one through covers, if you remember, a couple of overs before that was in the air and just missed cover. It's just not a natural path for him.
Only go on the offside. Big Kev Peterson. Everyone else was long off and out of extra cover on the fence and just lollipopped it out to Kev.
Yeah, but he muscles everything to the onside, but he feathered that. Yeah, he'd come through with faster hands there and it might have popped over the top.
Was he looking for a single? He was on 49. He's trying to play the ball into the gap, get a single, get a 50. One for the over. Bit of zing has gone off his bouncer. He used to have a real quick bouncer, Shane Watson, but still can hurry a batsman. It was called a heavy ball. He was famous for it.
Yeah, sure was. Just out of nowhere. Vessels still can't get off the mark. 61 for 2.
Peshawar Zalmi.
Sluggish start, apart from Dwayne Smith, really. And Hafiz says, I'm going to just plop this over long off for the maximum.
That's a good stroke, isn't it? Through the line, mid-off was up. So he's able to get one over the rope. It was a nice smacking through the line. Made it look very easy indeed.
It's a good pitch because there's a bit of bounce, so you can play those shots. Ask a bowler, ask a batsman whether he'd like a pitch to have a little bit of extra carry and bounce, and they'd both say yes, please.
Yeah, it's a pace of Rahat Ali too. I noticed there when I was going to do the pitch report and the weather out there, Rambo, you'd done the toss, and just watched Rahat Ali warming up and going through his routine, but bowling to the keeper and the rubber stumps they have out there. Decidedly sharp, and he got it going. And Smith, he got going. Some lusty blows at the right time. Stuck in. And certainly Smith can. Oh, fat. Fat. Out of the middle. Oh, Ben, that's body surfing on the Gold Coast in Australia. He's not quite got that timing right.
It was a big Superman dive, wasn't it? Trying desperately to scoop it back. Nice stroke. There's another elegant shot through the offside, this time along the ground, and a desperate effort. Gee, I tell you what, he was a passenger next to it there for a while. He just failed to scoop it back. He was having a little chat to the old Kookaburra.
Sarfraz didn't like that technique. Something different. That's that searching little Yorker. Get back! Oh, Hafiz. Excited.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Hafiz. He's not a great runner, and so you've got to call on his behalf as well. Last thing they want is a run out at this stage, because this innings has got wings and it's potential to grow. 72 for 2 in 9.4. Good going.
Hustling for 2. Side against it. This is the middle strip. We're playing on the test match pitch here at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium, and dead in the middle. There's a goodie. It's coming on. Good pace and bounce.
They'll probably use this pitch against Australia come September, October for the test match. Yeah, he's a very good player of the short ball. Hafiz retains the strike, and after 10, 74 for 2, Peshawar Zalmi.
So Kamran Akmal with a naught. Hafiz is still there, and Dwayne Smith with a quick fire 49. This is Mohammad Hafiz, who was captain in the absence of Darren Sammy, who's back playing again. Smith is gone. That's Chris Jordan on the left. Two Barbados cricketers right there, Barbados born. Right, 2 wickets have gone. First one, Kamran Akmal. Brilliant ball. First over by Mohammad Nawaz. And then Smith finding Peterson off Watson. He went for 49.
Set it up nicely, Peshawar, in the first 10. Just need that final push. Hafiz is anchoring the innings, 20 of 20. You know Ricky Wessels can hit it hard, so maybe you've got to look at 160-70. cricketgateway.com for international viewers, cricketgateway.pk for Pakistani viewers, cricketgateway.com for ball-by-ball highlights. So everything available.
Catch it. Ooh, was there? I think there might have been a little bit of an edge there, forward, little leading edge.
Got to be careful when you turn it to the onside, because Nawaz does get the ball to grip and turn. With the new ball, with the old ball, he's got spin always.
Now then, I think he's got enough on this. Anwar Ali can't get this. He can only watch it going over his head. Checker!
Was almost coming to us, but wasn't quite so. I wanted Uncle Al to stand up and show his technique of catching the ball. But a fantastic hit. Straight hit. It's gone pretty high and it's gone pretty long. Hafiz can do that. Likes losing his feet and likes lifting the left arm spinner straight down the ground.
Great shot that from above, wasn't it? And immediately Nawaz loses his length, and he cannot stop it going for 4. So Hafiz is attacking Nawaz here.
Applying the pressure, came down the wicket, and as a result, Nawaz just shortening the length. He's exceptionally good with that cut shot, Hafiz is. And suddenly, Mohammad Hafiz is now 30 and is looking to pounce.
That's the end of Nawaz. 1 for 39 for him, 11 bowled, 87 for 2. It's going to be a bowling change here now by Quetta. Ben Laughlin, the Australian, whose first over cost him just 4 runs. 4 singles in his first over. And he's back on from the Emirates Road end. Good start this for Zalmi. They got 87 on the board. They've lost 2 wickets. Kamran Akmal and Dwayne Smith. 9 overs to go. Ooh, he did well to reach that, Hafiz. I think if he'd left it, we might have seen the umpire signal wide. And Nadim Omar, the franchise owner of the Quetta Gladiators.
Looks pretty relaxed.
Well, they've been winning, haven't they?
Yeah, pretty happy.
The last 2. Winning makes you smile.
Does it?
Well, I wouldn't know. I played for the wrong team for too long. Quickly has to go. Hassan Khan to his natural left hand.
Wasn't a great throw though.
No, it wasn't. No, but he was on the move.
Lachlan did well. He went to the non-strikers then, but yeah, good jump from Lachlan.
He's helped this on his way, only as far as Shane Watson. Ben Lachlan can't believe he's got it. I think it might have been a soft, slower delivery. And it was even softer, slower catch.
Yeah, it just looped to Shane Watson, and Shane Watson had a little juggle. That's why the relief, good delivery coming back into Hafiz, and oh, nearly dropped out. Lachlan couldn't believe that. Yeah, just having a look at Shane Watson. Hafiz has to go. 31, 89 for 3.
New batsman for Zalmi, Kushdil Shah, just 23 years of age. But just for a moment, Ben Lachlan thought that Shane Watson wasn't going to hold on to this.
Yeah, it all happened in slow motion, really. Well, this is slow motion, but just looped up to Shane Watson. And Shane Watson, well, he's caught it and then it slipped out.
Short ball dealt with Anwar Ali. He's done well. Oh, he's looking for a second run. That was Kushdil looking for a second run. He wasn't going to get it.
Yeah, a little bit of a confusion, but your Urdu's pretty good, Alan, isn't it? Just going to ask you the translation of Kushdil into English.
I think it's happy health, happy days.
Happy heart, you're almost
happy
there.
heart. Oh, Dil, of course, Dil.
Yeah.
Dil Hai Hindustan. Ah, that's it. 90 for 3 from 12. So talking about happy heart, Danny is here. Watson. Danny, where have you been?
Oh, I got sidetracked back in the commentary box upstairs, but I realised that I had to come back and see you.
Say hello there. Where's over there? Over there.
Peace, love and good vibes.
Oh goodness.
And you brought your accreditation as well.
And Watto, keep going, buddy. A little bit of shape early. Get it up there. Fuller.
Good advice. There we are. There's a picture of you there, Danny.
Love hearts.
So no problems with security then?
Not tonight. No, Vance. I did remember my wonderful accreditation photo.
Let's say that next to bat, Liam Dawson, Darren Sammy, Hassan Ali, but Darren Sammy, by his own admission, isn't 100% fit.
Could you give us an impersonation how you'd say that? Darren?
Nadim Omar. Oh, tricky from Ricky.
Yeah, tricky Ricky, nice.
Tricky Ricky. He's a good player. Saw him in the Hong Kong T20 Blitz, and he smashed an 80-odd from nowhere. Then he's full of invention, as you saw there. He's got plenty of kushtil.
He's also a happy heart. But what you think here is that Shane Watson, he's been wonderful, Quetta Gladiators. Brilliant with the bat and now with the ball. He's been an inspiration for this team. Apparently he's worked really hard on his fitness. He's been very enthusiastic throughout this stint with Quetta Gladiators, and everybody, including Viv Richards, are talking about Shane Watson being the core of the team and actually coming into the team and making it its own.
Well, he was previously with Islamabad and very much part of their winning format in the first year.
That was nice. And you talk about release and fitness and commitment. Yeah, Watson oozes it. And I've just been noticing that seam position, and jokes aside, yelling out to Watto from here, getting it fuller. When he does get it fuller there, I've noticed the seam's been good. And across the left-hander, and then with Vessels, he's decided to go a little bit shorter at times. He bowled that little tennis ball bouncer, that slower one, that Ricky guided the third man. But look at bowling here to Shah. Seam's been good.
होगा साफ पाकिस्तान, दिल से लगाएंगे जान.
Goes wide, and third man is there, Rahat Ali. 13 gone, 95 for 3. Oh, flies off the edge. It finds Hassan Khan, and Rahat Ali, with that extra pace, takes another Zalmi wicket.
It's that left-hander again, Rahat Ali. He's been sharp, he's been quick this PSL. Extra bounce, shoulder of the bat, and he gets the breakthrough.
Bahudacha, Rawat Ali. Lovely little bit of length that kicked on this new surface. It's brand new today. And Kushtil Shah is out for 4. And the fourth one down now for 95.
Well, the new man is Liam Dawson, who, since he arrived, has found himself in the midst of everything that's been happening for Zalmi. Took 3 wickets in his first match and a catch at slip, man of the match. And he's arrived in crisis moments in the batting. 95 for 4.
And he can play. I've seen him a bit in the BPL. He's got good energy, Liam Dawson at the crease. Yeah, sort of nothing. He tried to run it to third man in the end, Kushtil, and only succeeded in popping up a dolly to Hassan Khan. But you're right, Wilco, key here, Dawson and Vessels, two tradesmen in the county circuit in England.
Well, Peshawar Zalmi defending the title they won in Lahore last March. Beat Quetta in the final.
They're just losing wickets at the wrong time. Hafiz looked set and was ready to up the ante. He got out, and then now another wicket. So just at the wrong time, they've hit a block.
Oh, hit well, but it's only going to be one.
Yeah. He's got to be conscious of either really finding a gap there and putting those away for four, because I don't know about you guys, to me that's a four ball. Pump it away and make sure of it. Social media, yeah, Eddie everywhere, Alan Wilkins.
The PSL T20, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Anagram, Instagram.
Nearly, but no cigar.
Telegram, program. It's all there. Just making them up. Are you not on Anagram? You see, and clearly there, Tim Robinson telegram that wide.
Were you on Telegram?
See, it's all there. You've got to keep up, you know, Danny. All the different grams. Yeah, 2 balls left in the over. They might get 2 here. Yes, they will.
Yeah, they need that 150 for sure. It's been a good start, just stuttering with those back-to-back wickets for Quetta. Peshawar just need to up the ante. 6 more overs after this ball.
Oh, Vessels tries that cut again. 99 for 4. Well, Zalmi running out of overs here. We've got 6 overs to go. And Shane Watson has bowled 2 overs, 1 for 11. He's bowling really well in this PSL this year.
Yeah, he's got good rhythm, isn't he? Eases into it. Not as forceful as he used to be at the crease.
Shot. Good shot for 1 run.
Of course, in his younger days, you can all appreciate, he used to run in a bit quicker. 100 up now for Zalmi, but he used to get to the crease a lot quicker. He used to clearly bowl a bit quicker, but the enthusiasm is always there and has not waned from Shane Watson.
It's the length that deceived him as much as anything with that. It was a Yorker length out wide.
Yeah, he's done a really great job for Quetta Gladiators. with the bat and now obviously with the ball, but the things that's standing out right now for me is the two fast bowlers. One is at mid-on, long on, Anwar Ali, terrific fielder. Then you've got mid-off, which is Lachlan. Two terrific athletes.
Yeah.
Just want the ball to be hit here.
There's, oh God! Nawaz takes the catch and Watson picks up his second wicket, and Zalmi are really not putting on a good show for their fans here tonight.
Yeah, short ball never really arrived, and he's not timed it straight to Nawaz. Watson gets another. Quetta Gladiators on a roll. 5th wicket down. Dawson gone for 2. 101 for 5.
Signal, I think it'll be for the Golutlo strategic timeout. Darren Sammy is the new man who's in. Can he produce some heroics to get some runs for Zalmi? .330s in his PSL career. Hasn't got a 50 yet. How fit is he? Is he going to be able to take quick singles? It's not the way he bats. He bats and smashes 4s and 6s.
Yeah, short never really arrived, but it's a great mixture from Shane Watson. Seam up, slow ones, slower bouncers, all working for the great Sir Viv too.
Oh, brilliantly bowled. How did that not hit the stumps?
Oh, what a producing some gems here. And he's almost bowled 3 overs, Shane Watson. He's got 2 for 13, tailed in. And Darren Sammy with the presence of mind to think, if this is coming back on the stumps, I better flick it with my blade. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
End of the over. Watson 2 for 13, 15 gone, 101 for 5.
Vessel's 12, and Sammy's only faced the 3 balls, yet to get off the mark. And things are slowing down now for Zalmi. They're on track for that. Definitely 150. 10 runs and over from here is 150 with 5 overs remaining. Hassan, 1 over. It was expensive, 15 runs. That one gets hit for 4, first ball. It's just missed Kevin Peterson at cover, and that was enough to pierce the gap in the boundary rope.
Yeah, nothing on the ball and over pitching. I think he needs to take a leaf out of Nawaz's book, who puts revolutions on the ball, and yeah, it's tough to beat and drive. That's a good delivery. Spin.
Spin hasn't been a factor tonight. I'm surprised they went with spin. They've got heaps of fast bowling options left. Anwar Ali, Ben Lachlan, Rat Ali, Watson. Oh, that might be out though. And it is! Good idea to bowl spin. They can always get wickets in the closing overs.
Yeah, well, he was straight up, wasn't he, Vessels? He was straight up with the challenge, so he feels that maybe he got some bat on it. Maybe he feels that it just doesn't line up. You know when it feels like you're out, and we're seeing some of them get challenged where I think the batsman knows it's going to be given. He's gone the big reverse sweep. It's almost like the reverse hit, isn't it? He was really trying to plough through that one.
Yeah, I think he's asking for a sneakometer to help him out, hoping that the sneako will show something. A very awkward looking reverse sweep. This is the ultra edge, and he's banking his hopes on an inside edge. Yeah, it disturbed the calmness of the ultra edge, and so there is something either with the glove, the ball touching the glove, or the bat. I think, yeah, you see the bat, and then probably there's a bit of glove as well.
Yeah, definitely something there. So that's why I went straight up with the challenge. And it's in case of not out. And we continue. So Vessels gets to face another ball. Will he take that option on again? This one straight to Kevin Peterson. So Hassan, not too bad. First ball went for 4, 3 dots, 1 big shout there, but it just got a little flick under edge, maybe a glove as well on the way through. Here it is there, just starting to make a disturbance, and then there's a real peak as well. So last ball of the over, 4 to go after this one. And Sammy, who's still hobbly, he's still not 100%, he's off the mark. It's 107 for 5. Shane Watson, this is his last over, 2 for 13. He's always effective. And that one over the head at pace too. Down the ground it goes. So Sammy just wanting to know, was that height okay?
I thought it's a perfect height to hit the ball. And he smashed it over mid-off. Just about perfect delivery to get him going. 5 now. His first 4. Against pace, it looks okay. Medium pace, he likes medium pace. Against spin, he's so-so. Not very good against spin.
Yeah, I just wonder what percentage he is fitness-wise, Darren Sammy. I mean, he's smacked that one, but it looks to be hobbling a little bit. And he's gone down the ground again. I was talking to Kevin Peterson this morning, and he has had the most remarkable experience this morning. I mean, the fact is he might not have turned up this afternoon because he was patting a male lion in a private reserve. Look at that. Can you believe what he has done? That's this morning. Have a look at that, like a pussycat. That's a big strike, and it's 6. It's gone all the way. We'll come back to those photos at some stage, but let's have a look at this shot of Shane Watson.
Yeah, remarkably cool. Ricky Wessels didn't try to hit it hard. That ball tailing in and just about perfectly delivered, and in fact it was a perfect pitch that made it a lot easier for the batsman to hit it for a massive 6 over long on.
Just got to get it right, haven't you? That half volley length is going to go. It is reverse swinging. Watto's bowled a couple of good Yorkers, but if you miss, you're in trouble. He goes short of a length. Will only be, that's the trouble with Sammy. It's a slow single or 4 or 6, the way he's batting at the moment.
Yeah, just have a look at this. It's unbelievable. I said to him, we were messaging, and he sent the photos through, and I said, mate, how nervous were you? He said, probably as nervous I've ever been in my life. But incredible. What an experience.
Yeah, I've actually walked with the lions in Zimbabwe.
Have you?
Yeah, I mean, not very big lions, but reasonably big, tamed in a way that, you know, they've had experience of humans walking alongside them. But
it's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it is an amazing experience.
Yeah, I roomed with Merv Hughes a couple of times.
A tamed lion.
It's gone straight up in the air. It certainly is a high ball. There's 3 players running. It falls safe. Can you believe that? Right in the middle of the trio.
I tell you what, they would have beaten the Uber, those 3 fieldsmen. They were absolutely sprinting. And Sammy, well, he's just going for it. And why wouldn't he? He's so strong. Can't really run between the wickets. But it was beautifully timed in between those 3 fielders.
Like the way Mohammad Nawaz went after that sky. He wanted it.
It's the end of the 17th. It's 120 for 5.
After 17 overs, Peshawar Zalmi. Peshawar के फैंस कहाँ बैठे हैं? क्वेटा के फैंस।
So that's how it's panning out for Peshawar Zalmi. They are pushing hard for 150. And the big fella, he's going to launch them to 170 if he gets going. And he's almost going, you'd have to say.
And he didn't even like this because it didn't come out of the middle of the bat, but Sammy, we know, is a powerful hitter and powerfully built.
Just with these troubles with the knee, I wouldn't be bowling at Sammy. I'll be trying to make him reach for the ball or short balls and cramp him. If you bowl in his corridor, he's going to hit hard. That's a better delivery, but Sammy got on it. But I wouldn't bowl to him unless it was short at the body.
I'd be getting a spinner on. You're better off really introducing spin. Yeah, I mean, his average against spin is 16 in HBL PSL compared to 33 against pace, so it drops down half, 50% off.
Yeah, and I think too, if that patella is still swollen and sore, and I do think he's hobbling. I mean, he's obviously out there playing. He's had 2 games, but you know, there we go. There's just a bit of a limp there. So if he's having to use the feet and move around more against a slower bowler where he can't use the pace, then I think that'd be effective. Well, those stats, those averages show that it's not as easy for him against the slower ball.
Well, he just wants to plant his front foot down and hit through. A straight ball that's either short of a length or a half volley.
Sways off the short one.
That type of delivery. He's not set up for that. He's got a sore knees, so if you're going to bowl at him short like that, or make him reach.
Yeah, I mean, against spin, this is how he was found out. Goha there with a beautiful delivery. That front foot not really lunging forward. That front foot stride wasn't of any great length. Deceived by spin. Beautifully bowled.
Well, it's been taken for another boundary, so he's lethal, isn't he? Darren Sammy, he's back.
Such a great effort from Sammy, isn't it? So he's gone the double bouncer. I think he got away with one. Didn't need to bowl the next one, but he's having a go. Sammy 18 off 11 again.
Where's this one going? That's the bowler killer, umpire killer. He has been smashing them down the ground when he gets the chance. 13 from the over, 2 to go, 133 for 5. Rahat now, 1 for 20, last over. And, he's so powerful, Darren Sammy. Always doesn't look orthodox, but it's so effective.
Big levers and muscling the ball through the offside. Met that angle, just stayed open and whacked it. Where's the Yorker? Slow ball, maybe a bouncer. This is pretty pedestrian stuff from Gladiators, and Sarfraz is now having a word with his bowler. Right, when it comes to strike rates, he's second best, 196.61.
It's fantastic. Been on one knee for a few of those. Maybe he could bring third man up and have long off back if he's going to bowl full like that.
Once more at the body, it just made it uncomfortable for him. Yeah, it's hard to stop him. This is a big innings right now. 137 for 5. Got 1 over remaining. Definitely on that 150 to 155 path at the moment.
Yeah, without Sammy coming in and accelerating, they were looking about 130, which I don't think would be enough. But the captain's come in and hit 3 4s and 1 6, and there's still more to come.
Oh, bowled. That's full and at the legs, which just doesn't give him the arc to get through the ball.
It's also got really high backlift too, so if you can beat him for pace or change your pace, you're well and truly in the game.
Where is Hassan Khan? He's got 2 overs left. Would have been useful against Sammy. Sammy 24 of 15 with a strike rate of 160. His strike rate against spin is pretty low compared to his strike rate against pace. It's dropped down. It drops down to 50%.
Yeah, Vessels has to try and find a boundary. That's one way to find it. That's effective. Use the pace that's coming at you. He struggled to hit it in front of the wicket at pace. That's really well done.
Making use of his stay at the crease, well set, and so he can improvise like this. It was a good shot. Read what Rahat Ali was trying to do, covered the line away towards the off stump and helped himself with a good shot. Just a scoop over the infield.
Yeah, classic T20 batting. Good innovation, gives the batsmen something to think about, and the fans, oh, they're loving it.
Going off. He's gone heavily to the onside. That one with mid-off up could have been maybe attempted through the extra cover region, through the line. He was wanting to muscle it, maybe past Kevin Peterson there at square, but it was just too far outside. The off stump to do that. He's 28 from 26. Needs Sammy on strike. single. So we'll keep the strike vessels. We've got 1 over remaining. 143 for 5.
Quetta Gladiators, Peshawar Zalmi.
Hafiz 31, we just saw his wife in the stand, and 49 to Smith as well. It was a very good innings, but thought he was going to go on and get a big one today. He was looking so good. 29 to Vessels and 24 to the dangerous Sammy, who's at the non-strikers.
It's a big over, isn't it? If you bowl well and keep it under 150 or 150. Big over, if you keep it under 150, really good effort, but they've been accelerating the last 3 overs. I mean, 160 is very significant, 8 and over.
Yeah, I think they're going to need 160, Flem. I think it needs to be it's a funny option, that. Pace bowl, reverse lap. Anyway, Darren Sammy's on strike now. What can he do? They need to score another 16 to hit that 160 mark. There's a challenge on.
The bowler looked very keen. He thought it was out, leg before wicket. Ricky Wessels once again looking for that reverse flick, and I think he probably hit his bat first. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's hit the bat. Smashed it, absolutely. So not such a great review, because bowler knew exactly what was happening. He had the best front view of this action.
Well, he lapped it beautifully to the onside. This was the reverse lap. He's played a couple, the reverse hit, the reverse lap. Hasn't quite got them away. It's 5 balls remaining, 144.
Tim, you are on screen. There is a spike when the ball passes the bat, so stay with your decision.
Yeah, quite a big spike, I'd say. Darren Sammy. Oh, that's a good ball too. Right up there in the block hole. Couldn't have done much more from a bowler's perspective. Darren Sammy, the old French cut. Ouch.
Underrated shot, French cut. We like it in T20 cricket, unless you're bowling. Real character building stuff for Ben Lachlan. He executed perfectly. That could have sent the zing bales flying. Darren Sammy picks up 4 runs. He's 28 off 16. It's been a very important knock from the captain.
Say, try it again, that Yorker.
Oh, he's nearly got it past him. He'll take the single. Shane Watson, good fielding. He did try it again.
Yeah, with that kind of a backlift, you'd want to bowl a fuller length. Every time you bowl to Sammy, he's looking for a 6 with that high backlift.
It's almost baseball style, isn't it? He just sort of holds it up there, waves it a couple of times, and he's just looking for that length. So Lachlan's bowling right up there. Brilliant Yorker went for 4. That was a good ball as well. Nearly went for 4. Shane Watson putting in a big effort. So they're 149 now, Zalmi. 3 balls remaining. They need a couple of lusty blows. Can Vessels come up with something? Just the one. So not a bad over, not a bad finish here from Lachlan.
Let's try to keep it simple against Sammy. No need for a slow bouncer or any variation. Look for that fuller length, full stop.
He's looking to scoop underneath with the ring of men on the fence from long off right the way around. And it's pretty special, that shot. Pretty special from Sammy. It has gone all the way.
How do you hit a 6 in that area of the ground? That was amazing. So he went wide, but the length was no good. And Sammy was able to just rock on the back foot and powerful swing over a covered point position for 6.
Only Sammy can pull it off. Yeah, there's no point bowling him the length delivery. Have a look at how the Yorkers have worked. Almost a played on from Watson, fuller length. Got in there twice. That was French cut to the fence. Unlucky.
Well, the length is crucial here. He's just whacked one for 6. And he goes very powerfully down to long on. It'll just be the one and finish the innings at 157, thanks to Darren Sammy. Otherwise, it would have been a lot less than that. So it's an okay total. It'll take a little bit of chasing, some good batting, a good partnership. And the last 4 overs went for 50 runs, so good effort.
Yeah, very good effort, because once Sammy gets going, then he's unstoppable. He's that kind of a player and a strike force. But Gladiators will have to bat really well to take down the opposition in that run chase.
And down to Zanin.
58 in 20 overs. And that constitutes an asking rate of just under 8 and over, 7.90 to be precise. For those in purple and gold, looking excited and a little pumped. The crowd is in and all the VIPs are enjoying themselves in rather privileged positions here at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium as Zalmi head on out to the centre, and the Gladiators opening pair of Watson and Shafiq are ready to meet them head on. Hello, Bazid Khan.
Watson in such great form coming into this game. He's been striking the ball so well. But we know that Peshawar have a fantastic bowling attack. They've even got Mohammad Asghar back in the side. In the first PSL, PS1, left arm spinner really came to the fore. Shane Watson, big part to play in this chase. And he'll set the tone. He's a massive 6-hitter. And the numbers speak for themselves. Asad Shafiq, he'll be the one just to guide this innings, the one who'll maybe just play through the innings and give them that supporting role for the strikers to bat through. Dawson has had a good PSL thus far.
Yeah, and he's up for the challenge to start with the new ball. Seen him do it in the Bangladesh Premier League. So we'll see how he goes, and the approach from Asad Shafiq. Certainly know what Watson will be on about.
Wonder if he can get one to go like Mohammad Nawaz did to Cameron Akmal.
Peach.
Just pitching on about middle, hitting the top of off. In the first over, Danny.
It's okay. Just okay. Here's the first one. It's a little too short. Dawson gets away with it.
Yeah, Flam not asking for much, just pitch on middle, hit the top of off, easy.
I think the next ball will be up a little bit more.
As easy as you like, Asad Shafiq threads it through cover, but it wasn't a great delivery from Dawson.
on the shorter side, both of the first two deliveries. This time, Asad Shafiq gets it through. Rocking back onto the back foot and hitting it through. Dawson wanted Smith to dive, but that's not going to happen.
Slips out now. Sammy's coming into that position at cover, strengthening the offside, particularly around that point region.
Yeah, still a little too short. But Hafiz, he does get the dive in.
Yeah, packed offside field, but it is spinning, so Dawson would be advised just to pitch it up a little bit. At the moment, all three a little too short.
Here, Jabaz. About time. The cool and cool umpires out in the centre. Ahmed Shahad and Tim Robinson, former England player. Timothy Robinson, Nottinghamshire in England. That's better. He's finding the range now.
Yeah, just finding his stop ball now. Dawson cramping for room, might get the odd one to straighten.
One overdone. It is 5 without loss here. Gladiators in search of 158. Useful numbers here for Ahmad Asif. Short, and Asad Shafiq, he's into it early. He'll only get one because Shane Watson's just popped up the hand and said, hold it there, Chief. I want a piece of this.
I want to face a ball. Hasn't faced a ball yet. Shane Watson. Been in good form with bat and ball. Real powerhouse player. And KP got going in their last game. Belled them everywhere. What, 90 off 58 deliveries? They take that tonight.
Lots of tinkering at the field. There's a short mid-wicket in. The slip has gone out. Fine leg in the circle.
Got the Caribbean flair about him again. Watson raises the leg as he executes through cover.
Nothing better than a man in form. A short of a length outside off, and he just caresses it through the offside. Shane Watson, danger man for Peshawar.
His team mentor is the great Vivian Richards. He's playing a bit like a West Indian. Of late on again. Oh, it's an action replay from Watto. Beauty.
Yeah, just in case you weren't watching that first delivery, Watto went, hey, have a look at this one. This is poetry in motion. Look at the shift onto the back foot and a flick of the wrist. The execution, Vessel's a really good fieldsman, so he must have hit it well to beat him. So he's a lazy 8 off 2 deliveries, Shane.
Very impatient. Didn't get any of the strike in the first over and told Asad Shafiq just to tie-ho at that end, please, Shappers. I fancy a bit of Imad Asif. Cheeky little single, ticking along.
Boring. Couple of shots to the offside. He showed how much form he's in. 90 the other day was all about power. Gets in such strong positions and then just belts them out of the park. It was a real example of quality batting.
Nice bit of wrist work this time from Shafiq. Yeah, and that innings of 97 maximums and 5 fours. 58 balls for 90 not out, and unsurprisingly he was man of the match. It is 17 without loss. In a moment. It's the best individual score so far in PSL 3. Maqsood second. Denley earlier today was 78. Ronke and Duminy make out the others on the ladder. One to go in the second. Oh, good heat. Good delivery to finish. 17 for none. Super drone cam spoiled here in Dubai Sports City. This third edition of the HBL PSL. Do love a drone cam. Hassan Ali, I'm going to see how this ankle stands up here in this match. He had some real issues with it last time.
Such a massive wicket taker in limited overs cricket, and for Peshawar Zalmi to progress in this tournament, he'll have to play a big part. Right now he has to get rid of Shane Watson because he started off like a dream.
And again Watto keen to go square on the offside.
Yeah, he might have downloaded the back foot punch through point app during the break, because he's hit 2 through there and he tried a third one. Good extra pace there from Hassan Ali. Well, he looks like he's getting through the crease, so it looks like he's fully fit. And he's a good leader of the attack, gives a lot of energy. See if he can get a wicket. Sammy in there at first slip. Oh, Watto mistimes it. So good start here, 3 dot balls for Hassan Ali.
Shane Watson, known for his 6 hitting. Hassan Ali known for his wicket taking. He's been decent in the power play. Not gone for a lot of runs.
Here's another one. So suddenly the pressure valve just goes up another notch, and Darren Sammy is taking himself out of slip now, and that's closed things down on the onside. So almost like a real ring field, complete umbrella to keep Shane Watson tied down, hopefully. These guys need hop in a shower and sort out the shampoo dandruff darts. He's looking, and oh yes. Yeah, pressure on now for Watto.
Might have been a bit of an off-cutter there from Hassan Ali. Gripped in the pitch. So a good, clever change-up brilliant start, and he's setting a tone. He's grabbed the ball and said, I'll set the tone here. 5 dot balls. Nice and aggressive, getting through the crease. Excellent start.
A couple of matchups you've got to look out for. Obviously this one, Hassan Ali versus Shane Watson, and then if it does happen, Peterson versus Wahab. Still got Wahab bowling really quick, but right now it's 5 dot balls.
Just ruins the maiden. Only the one off it. 18 for none. Yeah, the Veterans Club. Watson, Sangakkara, Hafiz, Smith and Ronke. All the old guns getting amongst the runs here in PSL 3. Well, here's a youngster with ball in hand, Liam Dawson. Have another crack. Going just a bit quiet here, a little pensive in the crowd. Seeing if Zalmi can create some more pressure. Perhaps even get Watson out, the danger man, get him out early, and just put that top order under a bit more pressure and get big Kevin Peterson out there. Riley Rousseau, speak of the devil. There's haircut 100. Oof, what a quiff.
You'd dream about that right now, wouldn't you, Danny? You do have a little bit of hair envy, I must admit.
It was just a dream because so long ago. 20th century. Got to be watchful because then he gets it right, that arm ball just slides on very quickly from Dawson.
Last over, just going for a single. And these guys looking for that shot into the crowd for a catch a crore. And Watson, well, we know how hard and high he hits it. But at the moment, Dawson doing a job, getting the ball to dart back in, not letting either of these players get the luxury of swinging the arms.
There's that cut again. S. Watson. Another boundary.
Yeah, he downloaded that app, the Punch Through the Point region app. It's 3 of them now. Such a sweet shot too. So the first one off the spinner. Good execution, isn't it? And very quick outfit. Oh, keep your feet, youngster. Just keep your feet. Might have to get the spikes on.
Just feeding it for Shane Watson. So good there. Only near the horizontal bat strokes. Joy to behold. Time to time. Has he? Ah, you betcha. He's got all of it and some. Watson ends the 4th with a maximum. It's 30 without loss here.
Slog sweep this time. He gets in such a stable position. Plants that front leg. Just gets it out of the way a bit so he can get his swing arc over long on. 77 metres. I reckon he's got more in him, Watto. Well, that keeps going up. Shane Watson. Oh, it's in the air. It's got to be out. Yes, it is. First wicket down. Hussain Ali bowled beautifully in the first over. Picked up the wicket. First ball of his second.
Hassan Ali, the wicket taker. Brilliant first over. Starts his second over with a seam-up delivery, which is zipped through, trying to close the face, but beaten for pace. Professor takes an easy catch. Celebration generators on. And Hassan Ali is on. Asad Shafiq has to go. Just for 9, 30 for 1.
Super Saturday, and I do love a double header here in Dubai. Kevin Peterson. Tremendous numbers these. And can he get going again? He got a half century last time out.
I reckon he can. Crowds up, big battle, important game for him, his team, KP. He fed a lion early on today, so why not bash out a 50 tonight?
He's up against very motivated Hassan Ali. Wicket now early, and his spell, just his second over the start of it. How often have we seen that? Does a guy for his lines. He bowls so straight so often. Hassan Ali's at you, at the stumps, making you play.
Gets so much zip off the wicket as well, just makes the batsman hurry. Full pitch. KP just hits it down the ground, not a lot of timing, but he's off. These two, the big players, Watson and Peterson. The other day they were on song and it was all easy for Quetta. Can they do it again? Flem thinks so.
Didn't know you were a mind reader, Bess. I'm taking it one ball at a time. Oh, Kev's going quick singles. Like it, a bit of rotation of strike.
And once again, old guns in the thick of it. Watson with the most sixes.
He's got the title, Danny. He does not want to lose it. I'll tell you what, they'd have to get going to catch him. Oh, slow ball, whipped through the leg side for Shane Watson. So couldn't add to his 6 tally on that occasion. KP will give it a go.
And action. Go on, son. He's got a different technique. Oh, hello. Don't lift the legs too much. Go as quick as you can, and then all of a sudden, you're going to run out of juice. Uber too quick again. Take a blow, son. Lie on the stands. Keen, but no technique. Now Watson, such a six-hitter, and so is this guy, Kevin P. Oh, lovely bit of wrist work. Pressure on. Oh, hello. The Vessel's down there. Ricky on the number. 5 done. It's 36 for 1.
Everyone's back.
Often, Zalmi turned to Wahab Riaz to change the complexion of a situation. He's the big man for the big occasion.
This is going to be a good little phase of cricket here. Two champion batsmen at the crease, and Wahab Riaz bowled a splendid Yorker spell the other night to liven up proceedings, and so let's hope he's switched on. When Wahab Riaz is switched on, there is guaranteed excitement. 75 plays 25.
Watto will have a go. He'll have a go if it's up there.
Rewind to the World Cup spell. Shane Watson versus Wahab Riaz, Adelaide Oval in Australia. Wahab Riaz was lightning fast. Not only bounces but the fuller length. What a spell of bowling. Accurate, pinpoint accuracy, and beat the batsman with that fuller length, and had the field in also. Still managed to beat the bat regularly. Didn't get hit at all.
Yeah, and in that match, he was the only the only bowler who took wickets for Wahab Riaz. Oh, he's top edged this, and he's safe. Hassan Ali, goodness me, throws himself around. In the last match we saw Hassan Ali, he went off a couple of times doing that with a bad ankle.
Gee, so important at the top of the Quetta innings, isn't he, Shane Watson? If you can get him out early, and that wasn't far away from a dive. Almost worth it, and he's gone feet first. All too late in the end, but Watson, not so convincing with that stroke. He's 26 from 19. And he's got a game that can be consistent in this form, because he's quite orthodox and he plays so well down the ground, plays pull shots. But it's a game that can be repeated from innings to innings.
Just got that extra pace, hasn't he? He hurries batsmen all the time.
Just got to be careful here, Shane Watson, not to take Wahab Riaz on completely, because he can be slippery. So if you want to pull him, then you can't pull him aggressively. You've got to be very careful when you're pulling him. Just go for the soft pull shot rather than trying to belt the ball out of the ground.
End of the over. 6 gone, the power play's done. 41 for 1. Mohammad Asghar, left arm spin, does impart spin as well. 41 for 1. 117 required by Quetta off 84. Feel that we've got a game in the making here, one that could really be on a knife edge. Hoga Saaf Pakistan for a greener, cleaner Pakistan.
Fantastic, yes. It's a very good message. Extremely good message. Mohammad Askar has been rated very highly by Mickey Arthur and the team think tank, and I think they want him to succeed, that they're desperate that he does well at domestic level, because they feel he can spin the ball, he's accurate, very good temperament wise. Teeing off is KP. Quite interesting listening to him. KP, where he did mention that every time a spinner came on to bowl, he just wanted to hit him out of the park. Such a good strip. I think that was in Sharjah.
Uppish, but safe, and lots of power.
Well, I think that's the thing with his batting, Wilco. It's the power. And that's why if he gets up and under it, he can hit so many sixes as well. But you watch the way he executes it. You watch how he gets through the ball. And that's why he can score consistently in this form. Once he gets in a roll, through the line. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, and very positive. He knew that he had to clear the infield. And so the angle of the bat was perfect to miss Darren Sammy. He's tall, Darren Sammy, so it had to be well connected and well managed. What's happening? Zingers blinking on their own.
No control over the zingers. Danny's been at them.
Yeah, Asad Shafaq looked decent. Couple of cut shots there from Watson got them going. Very good against left arm spin. They can do that. With a 4 and a 6, yeah. Hassan Ali with a wicket. Asad Shafiq once again turning his bat towards the leg side and popping an easy catch to cover.
cricketgateway.pk. Watch the game exclusively live. If you're not watching us, you wouldn't be seeing these, but there we are. International viewers watch the game exclusively live. Gateway, cricketgateway.com around the world, if you can't get in front of a television set. And ball by ball highlights on Crick and Jiff. At the moment, we've got a problem with the zingers. Bit of a short circuit.
What's happened? The batteries run out. They charge them up. They've got a charging mechanism like a USB, I suppose, or something, and you can get 2 games out of them. But they never try that. They'll just get 1 game, charge them up, and away they go. But it's imperative that they work, isn't it?
There's a button on the side of a stump, and then you put a pin in it, and then it works, so it is on. Last thing the keeper needs is for the zingers to blink as he's just about to receive the ball behind the stumps. Pepsi catcher Karor. There have been quite a few at a party catching the ball, 10 in all.
Plenty happening in the HBL box as well. At least the lights are on there and they're staying on. he caught hold of this? Yes, he has. It's one bounce four.
Yeah, he's looking pretty decent to say the least. Yeah, very nice shot. Going back and clearing the front leg so that he could hit it hard over mid-wicket. That's his pet shot against left arm spin.
Got two of the most fearsome hitters in the game right here with Watson and Peterson. Played a magnificent hand for Quetta, hasn't he, this year with ball and bat. And this man has had a couple of good knocks. Man of the match in one game, I recall, in Sharjah. End of the over, 7 bowled. Quetta 53 for 1. Right, Umaid Asif. First over cost him 12. Peterson. Just the 7 from 7 so far from KP. Hasn't caught hold of that, but inside edge of that big bat of his. Spent the morning having breakfast with a lion.
With a male lion, and it was just the most phenomenal. When he sent me the photo, I just thought, how on earth?
You've seen the video?
Feel? Yeah.
He was stroking it while this lion was eating a great big piece of meat for breakfast.
Well, I think you'd want it to have something like that in front of it, and it's gnawing at rather than your arm or something. But yeah, he said, when I asked him, I said, how nervous were you? He said, well, as nervous as I've ever been.
And he's not the nervous type. Oh, has he hit it? Has he hit it? Yes, he has. Look at Umaid. He's got the big fish.
Yeah, it's a good catch and a fantastic scalp. Because Watson was looking dangerous, running away with the show. It was well directed, in fact, because he shortened the length rather than pushing the ball up to allow the ramp. I think Watson was caught in two minds what to do with that length, and so in the end it was a leg side catch which was gleefully accepted by the keeper. Another powerful innings comes to an end. 37 this time of 25, 54 for 2.
Ramiz Raja Jr. Well, Ramiz, I think it's you better start commentating.
Well, it's got to play straight. Nothing on the leg side for a change. Need a partnership. Now he's got Peterson with him, Ramiz Raja. Let's see whether he's influenced by his batting. Oh, that's a good sharp bouncer. Good thinking.
Here's another look at Watson. Gets inside and just gets a feather on it. Like, you could see the deflection. He knew he'd hit it. Just went too fine. And it was good anticipation as well from the keeper, moving down quickly and taking it comfortably. But Watson will wonder how on earth he got it so fine, because he was up and running again. 37 from 25 balls.
Yeah, interesting, because he went from low to a high with his bat angle. There you see he was looking for a ramp, bending low, and then suddenly got surprised by that extra bounce, and it was just a reflex action and caught down the leg side by Kamran Akmal.
Well, it's certainly the wicket thereafter. The guy in form, Kevin Peterson, has returned to form. Thought his 50 the other night was really impressive. Got himself going when he'd missed a couple of times. He'd had that injury, so pressure mounts on him.
Dismissal by Shane Watson. It's such an untypical Shane Watson stroke, isn't it? He's so strong down the ground. You don't associate sort of the flip behind the keeper as his kind of shot.
No, he played a couple, didn't he, the other night? But it's the pull shot. It's those, what about those back foot drives today and down the ground, and that's his specialty.
This is a good over. 3 dots now to the newcomer. They took off Wahab Riaz. He was introduced only for 1 over. Maybe they would want him to come and bowl in the last part of this innings. Get the Yorkers going when the pressure is on bowlers. But I think it would have been handy if he was used against Kevin Peterson right now. Kevin Peterson is only 8. And so a quick fire over from Wahab Riaz could have worked. Excellent over from Umaid Asif, 55 for 2.
Well, Kevin Peterson, you feel, has got to be the kingpin here for Quetta. They're 55 for 2. They're scoring at below 7. Watson's just gone. He's been scoring good runs, big runs for them. And the run rate's heading towards 9 and over. Peterson on strike, and it's Liam Dawson who's 2 overs for the left arm spin. Have cost him 17. There was a time in his career, early-ish, that Kevin Peterson didn't get on with left arm spin.
Batting to come, Riley Russo, Sarfraz, M. Nawaz. Yeah, I mean, they can bat deep. Interesting choice, Ramiz Raja Jr. at this stage of the innings. I would have actually preferred Sarfraz to come in, because he improvises, he understands the crunch situation, and at this stage they just need a regular partnership, nothing more than that. Required run rate is still less than 9, 8.5, so
Gone. Where's he gone with this? It's big enough. Yes, it is. He's got enough on the bat.
Yeah, it's cracked out of that rhino blade of his, and it's his first. Big swing, isn't it? It's like a golf swing. He just got enough on it.
He had the confidence to get it over the long on fielder. Goes again, it's a sky, that's a 6 again. This time over long off. That's classical stuff.
Yeah, and he likes to keep rolling once he gets going. He's been scared out of his wits this morning, patting a male lion. Maybe thought it was the Islamabad United lion. Just sort of trying the mascot.
Blade on that bat slats looks longer than normal bats. It's a long handle thing, isn't it? Looks a big piece of wood, that, for Kevin Peterson. The rhino all over it. Darren Sammy at extra.
Yeah, lovely use of the feet. Had the confidence once again to clear that man, this time at long off. Massive strikes. Oh, caught behind his ear. He's walking. Anti-climax. Just when he was looking to tear into the opposition, he's gone. Caught behind. A very good catch by the keeper.
Yeah, it's a shame that, isn't it? He came back, he was moving quickly to the back foot, trying to get it very square through point, and just a feather. And he couldn't believe it. Just a feather that did not deviate. Dawson gets the big wicket, and it is Kevin Peterson who was revving up nicely. 21, 69 for 3.
Riley Rousseau, the left-handed South African, comes in. And Quetta having a bit of a mini stumble here. It's 69 for 3. 89 still required from 66. Ramiz here has got 1 from 5. And Peterson promised so much for those 6s, but now he's gone.
Yeah, and it's a case of, you think of Watson going the other night, got 90. Peterson gets 50, and that's completely breaking the back of any run chase or setting a total. So, you know, they've promised, and they're both back. 30-odd, 21. So it's now up to others in this Gladiator side, and if they can triumph through others, it's a good thing from a team perspective that others are having to show the responsibility and the talent to get their team home. So push back very quickly, and it was just a faint edge. Didn't deviate, did it? They don't have to move too much, and the keeper finds it hard to take, but it was straight on that trajectory, and he didn't hang around, straight off.
Just a little bit of turn here for Asghar, and he's coming over the wicket to the left-handed Riley Rousseau. Just a different line, different trajectory for Rousseau to negotiate. And the reverse sweep is effective.
Second ball, 4 runs. When it works well. Execution was perfect. He got the right ball. It was just to be helped on its way. Smothers on top of it, so it goes straight down, but it raced away. Asghar back in the side. Thought it was interesting that he was left out of the side, but there's no doubt we're seeing left arm orthodox and spinners working well in these conditions. It's a bit expensive for him at the moment, though.
Gone early there, and Asghar just dragged it down so that the length was never going to get to Rousseau. Well, this is the first 6 that Peterson didn't quite get hold of, but he did this. He went up a long way, and then the faint edge, and Dawson knew he'd got his man, and Peterson knew it as well. Adventuresome. What a good shot that is from Ramiz Raja Jr. It's 81 for 3 from 10.
Yeah, it's still a doable proposition. Quetta needs 77 of 60 balls. All they need is for Ramiz Raja and Riley Rousseau.
But you're here,
to,
Ramiz.
to get a partnership. Come on, Junior. Need a partnership. 77 of 60 balls. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and bang! What a shot! Oh, impressive. Like the elevation through the offside. This should be interesting. Every time Wahab Riaz comes on to bowl, there's an air of expectancy, excitement in the air, because if he takes on from where he was about 24 hours back, it'll be interesting viewing this. The Yorker and the bouncers at pace.
Well, that was the trick, wasn't it? And he's got it on call, and it's brilliant when a bowler does, when you're in form. But like batters when they're hitting it and striking it clean and hitting it where they want to hit it, when they want to hit it. And bowlers, same thing. And he's executing the Yorker, and then the changes of pace are going well too. Oh, that's quick.
Yeah, just a soft appeal, nothing serious from Wahab and the keeper. But he's slippery, he's quick. And I just want him to be absolutely switched on every time, because he can then produce magic.
It's in the handlebar moustache, isn't it?
Yeah.
The good luck. The wings.
The wings.
Yes, he's beaten him for pace there. Rousseau hurried on at 149 clicks.
Got to be careful when you're slicing him like that. Keep Pakistan clean and green. Hoga Saaf Pakistan. as they say, inshallah.
Is that junior or senior?
I think they're talking about junior.
Indeed, eh? Oh, you've still got it, Rambo. Slick, the hair. Oh, the kit. Oh, Rami's Gucci. It's all over social media with Rami Senior.
I was hoodwinked into a song. Yeah, once again, you can feel that he's got pace at the non-striker's end. Oh, he hits the batsman. But the way the batsmen are reacting to his bowling, you know that he's hitting them hard with extra pace.
Yeah, hurried on, and they've got such little time to play their strokes. And Riley Rousseau, well, he was just running his line. It wasn't like he was trying to get in the line of the throw. He was just hustling as quick as he could.
74 of 57 balls. Required run rate is accessible. We're talking about 7.79, Danny.
Yeah, very gettable. And oh, look out, here's another one.
And there he goes again. The Mo magic is working. And Wahab Riaz is in red hot form. I think it was probably a slow delivery this time. Not a thunderbolt from him.
Yeah, it looks an off-cutter, doesn't it? The off-cutter, change of pace, a little bit of extra bounce there as well. And that is the room service catch. Easily delivered to Darren Sammy. And the fans are loving it. Wickets are falling, 84 for 4.
Skipper is out there, Sarfraz Ahmed. Oh, how delicate is that? That really is a special shot. And you'll get that from Sarfraz.
Yeah,
Different
tasty,
angles.
tasty that. Oh,
That's just smart batting, isn't it? It's using the pace against the bowler, just a little bit of width. Knows the third man's quite square, but it runs so fast here in Dubai. That's a very clever shot from Sarfraz.
I like the way he stood there and went with the shot. Didn't try to do too many things. Watched it extremely closely. Yeah, and he's off again. The moment he hits that ball, he's off. Always looking for a single. After 11, 89 for the loss of 4. And it's the Go Lutlo strategic timeout here.
let's carve it up.
Yes. Lot depends on Sarfraz's innings.
Big partnership, this one, Ramiz,
Yeah,
isn't it?
very important.
Rousseau, a noted hitter, and Sarfraz, you know, a brilliant batsman on his day. It's a big partnership.
A single to Sarfraz, and let's go and catch up with Zainab Abbas.
Well, he's in great form at the moment. Shane, you're scoring runs, you're taking wickets. You must be pleased with the way things are going for you.
Yeah, look, the last couple of games, things have gone my way, that's for sure. So, look, it's been nice to be able to contribute to Quetta. Hopefully I've contributed enough tonight for us to be able to get us over the line. But yeah, we've got some good experience at the moment, so hopefully we can get across the line nicely.
You seem to be tackling the spinners really well. Is there a specific plan that you come out with against them?
It's probably just the way things are working out at the moment. You know, the time the spinners come on, the fields that are set. So it's nothing intentional. It's more so just how the game pans out at the moment.
And how's the pitch playing today?
It's playing very nicely. Yeah, there's only a little bit of turn. Pretty true against the fast bowlers. So yeah, it's another really good Dubai wicket here.
Now, Quetta was losing in the beginning in the earlier games, but they managed to change things around. What do you think has been the major difference in bringing this about?
Yeah, look, getting over the line or just falling across the line against Multan, that was certainly a big confidence builder. You know, we didn't play our best cricket during that game, so to be able to get over the line certainly gives you a lot of confidence. So, yeah, we took that into the last game, and hopefully we can continue that on tonight.
What is it to bat with somebody like Kevin Peterson?
Yeah, look, it's very cool. It's something that you know, I only did, I think, once for Hampshire a long time ago. So I've always, you know, loved the way he played the game. So to have a chance to be able to bat with him in the middle, yeah, one of his last taunts is good fun.
Lost a couple of wickets. Your thoughts on the current situation?
Yeah, we don't really want to lose too many more wickets. We've still got some firepower in the in the change room with Anwar Ali and Nawaz as well. So still got plenty of batting to go, but it'd be nice to be able to keep a few wickets till the end.
All right, good luck, Shane. All the best.
Thank you very much.
Right, there's a referral there. Sarfraz going for the sweep shot. And, well, I think the bowler was prompted into taking a review. He didn't go for it straight away.
No, and you're up against the captain. It's a big wicket, huge wicket. And if he hasn't gloved it or got a little feather on it,
Missing off stump? Well, missing off stump?
That's the only problem, I reckon, Ramesh. It was pretty straight. Just how much it turns. He's not a massive turner of the ball, though, Dawson. Maybe just glove. Whether there's an underglove there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it goes down quite dramatically.
Just drops down immediately. It's the pad, low on the pad, and I think clearly there seems to be glove. And Ultra Edge will confirm it.
Glove love there, courtesy of Sarfraz. He'll be happy.
No glove love lost.
No, carry on. Dear fellow.
Yeah, he looked very confident, Sarfraz. Didn't even react to that review.
No, Dawson, the bowler, wasn't, was he? It was a delayed review. Plenty of discussion. Bullied. Doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Tim, you are on screen. There was a spike when ball passes the gloves. So you stay with your original decision, not out.
Reckon we got a good game here, boys. 67 runs off 50 balls. You know, the run rates required's not exceptional at the moment, just 8 runs and over, but they have lost 4 wickets. What a shot. What a shot from Sarfraz. He identified that before the ball, obviously, that he was going to give himself some room. He's not worried about the turn and just smash it over cover for 4.
I just love the way he bats. Always busy exposing the stumps. He's always got something extra up his sleeve, and he'll surprise you with a special shot like this. And then he can use his feet, come down the pitch, get to the other part of the ground or the pitch with a lot of comfort. 96 for 4. Right, 62 or 48 balls. I think a 30-run partnership would do very nicely for Quetta Gladiators. I think that is what they should be aiming for at this stage. Nothing big, just a 30-run collection.
Well, just something sensible without having to go crazy. 62 from 48. You're right, Rambo. I'm with you. I'm not with them tonight. We're
You're not up there in the HBL box. Gee, you lit it up last night, you and Mickey Slater.
Can't
on the motorbike, weren't you?
Can't overdo it. Just
no.
can't overdo it.
How'd you pull up from it? A bit stiff?
A little.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, age.
Is it that beautiful?
Well, you got to be blessed to get that little bit older, don't you? If you're lucky.
You're very lucky.
Well bowled.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do that because he's got so many options. We just saw a blistering cover drive where he used his feet inside, stayed inside the line of the ball and hit it over cover. I think that's a better option for him. Or maybe that sweep shot as well. That's into the gap and will hit the fence. That's brilliant piece of cricket and batting from Sarfraz. He's absolutely switched on for this one, Chase.
The 100 truck, it's rocking, and the crowd are enjoying his work here. I wonder if that type of shot is set up by the previous shot where Asghar was worried about getting cut or punched through the offside, so he went straight, and Sarfraz is such a wonderful sweeper of the ball. So they're picking up the boundary and over. Just need to punch the gaps in between that. Smart batting.
Very good response from Riley Russo. He's ready for the single.
And that left-hand, right-hand combination,
Sure.
it works, doesn't it? It gets frustrating for the bowler.
And I'm ready for Riley. Ready for Riley to start rocking.
You're a big fan.
I am, because in terms of Asghar being a left-arm orthodox, I just wonder whether just eyeing up that, you know, that wider, straightish wide mid on, long on.
No dramas required at this stage for Quetta Gladiators. Just take it easy. They've got 5 runs of 3 balls. Required run rate has come down from 8 to 7.6 knot. Quetta Gladiators, I think, not Quetta Gladiators. Gladiators. I mean, that's the impact of what the Qalandars have done.
Yeah.
Ah, you're from Lahore.
The Lahore people are
You're only as good as your
wanting
last game.
it. Yes, absolutely.
At a win.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, smart piece of cricket. Yeah. The dugout is liking it. We're just very near to them on the right of us.
They can probably do that because Sammy's in at cover, and we know he's not that mobile at the moment, so singles should be quite easy. But your man, Danny Morrison, Riley Rousseau, his hot zone is over that mid-wicket area.
Yeah, I like
He's
it there.
Eyeing it up.
That's a smash that really was hit hard all along the ground. Just got near the ball a little too early. 104 for 4. Gladiators were 54 runs away from a win and closing out Lahore Qalandars in this competition.
Oh, the music stopped.
You were enjoying it, weren't you?
Oh, I love Rihanna. Yes.
You
This
love a
is what
dance
we
too,
came
though.
for. Oh, you said as Rambo.
Stop touching me.
Oh, hey, hey.
Well, Ramesh,
This
we had
is-
you singing earlier on in the day,
Yeah,
didn't we?
that was
Auditioning for Pakistan Idol.
Idol, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll make it hands down. Good Yorker. It's a good start.
Holy heck. It's been flossing with rope.
He's doing the Morrison.
Yeah.
Go, buddy. That's the Fleming pose at the end. Welcome to the MCG.
What's happening?
Roll, roll, mapunisa dobara. Roll, roll, mapunisa dobara. Dum nikalla jaye zara dum laga. Ha.
I want what he's on.
Yeah,
Can we get some of that from breakfast?
These double headers are absolutely
Are we talking
taking a
about
toll.
Pakistan Idol? I'm giving you a... Oh, how could I get that? There. A 10.
Yapsy!
A 10. Get him on next week.
Gold.
Not a
You're
bad
so
voice,
kind,
that, Danny.
Flam.
Not a
So
bad
kind.
voice.
Potential.
Potential, there's serious potential.
You and a couple of the other mates
Yeah.
singing and carrying on. I heard you practicing.
Yeah, Danny there, that is serious potential to be in with the Bhangra boys next season.
Do you mean we could get him out of the commentary box and get him down there with the boys?
Oh, get us on the bike. I've got to get out of here. Back to the hotel.
You have a license?
I have a license for anything.
That's fantastic.
Stop it. Security, help.
Ooh, nicely bowled. Been a tight over. 3 runs off 4 deliveries.
Do you think
they
there's a-
just need that boundary,
Yeah,
don't they?
I'm just wondering whether they need a Wahab Riaz over at this stage.
Could close it out a little bit.
Yeah,
A
I mean-
wicket and a economical over.
Partnership of 23, or should it be put to rest right now, or, you know, what to do? Wahab Riaz.
Wimby's going with Zalmi, 66%.
Yeah.
Sarfraz has shown intent, isn't he? He wants a boundary and over. Will he go this ball? And he does, but it's just a hook shot down to fine leg.
Exactly 50 now required.
And it's Riley Rousseau. Now looking forward to Riley here. Just wonder whether Ahmad Asif, in terms of staying over, does he go round? And he's very careful about being too short on off stump.
They're definitely chatting, aren't they? They just want to close this over out. Even a single means 5 off, gets that run rate up. Staying over. Want to keep away from that leg side where he's so strong.
Or don't bowl a half volley, because mid-off is up in the ring as well.
Bowled.
As well bowl, yeah. Slower ball to end the over. Excellent over, because that increases the run rate to 8.17, 109 for 4. Can get tough. Hassan Ali is coming on to bowl.
A couple of dot balls, okay, only 5 singles off the previous over. Asking rate is, let's call it 8.2, was around 8. So suddenly you get an over where it may only go for another 4 or 5, and then understanding that pressure valve coming on.
Well, there's 3 out in that hot zone for Rousseau on the leg side.
It's a very good start. Yorker. It's working. Wahab Riaz produced a great bowling spell where he used the Yorker length perfectly.
Might be inspiring the rest of the fast
Oh.
bowling unit, isn't it? The Yorker's such an important delivery to have.
And about executing it well because of the non-dew. There's no dew around, making that difficult to hold on. I spoke to Tom Moody when Junaid couldn't get it right, but there was the dew around that evening about 4 or 5 nights ago.
It's just drier, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so much easier for the bowlers now.
Must not lose a wicket in this over, Quetta Gladiators. That should be the plan. Oh, that's beautiful cover drive. Have a look at that drive from Sarfraz. You've got to love this guy. That's so much in control.
Yeah, that's straight out of the batting coaching manual from traditional cricket, wasn't it? It was just that half volley. There's a little bit of tail about it, but that's a classic off drive, full face of the bat, moving into the ball, splitting the gap there. I mean, Riaz is really putting in the big ones to stop that. That was exquisite timing from Sarfraz.
Well, it was felt that a partnership of 30 would make it easier for Quetta Gladiators. Well, this partnership is 31, so good going. Just 43 now required with 6 wickets in hand. I'm sure WinViz would be 50-50 or maybe 60-49 in favour of Gladiators.
Yeah, tomorrow, lads, we've had 3 double headers on the trot. The crowd, and more importantly, the crew and us, is going, hoorah, we've got a Sunday night fixture only.
That's good thinking. The moment he saw the batsman moving in his crease, he just took the pace off the ball.
Yeah, it's interesting too with Rousseau. The last few balls, he's actually going to the leg side, which is saying to me he wants to hit through the offside. And I know there's no mid-off, but his power is actually through the leg side. So I'm wondering why he doesn't stay still. If anything, move across the crease a bit and get that front leg out of the way and use that bottom hand. He's strong.
And when you get a lot of slow balls, if you stay still, you've got a chance to then baseball them if they get it wrong.
There's the pull shot, fantastic shot from Sarfraz, only a single, but boy, is he middling that ball or what?
It was like the last ball of the previous over that Rousseau got, and he ended up just squirting it. But if he'd stayed still against Umar Asif, you can sit back, and if it sits up, then hello, you say you've got that 180 to hit it. Do you go square, or do you really just wait and baseball it?
Let's see what he does now, whether he does adjust. I mean, it's been a good over anyway, 8 off, but a boundary here, oof. That gets the run rate really down. Around the wicket. Well bowled. Finishes off the over after 15. It's 117 for 4.
So here we go, the final phase of this second fixture. And it's 41 from 30 balls, the Gladiators. The skipper is in there, he's got himself going. Ahmed is 26 from 17, going along nicely. So you've got Rosso is 13 from 16, but we know he's a hitter. He's just poised, ready to go to finish it off if they're good enough, guys.
Yeah, Rousseau will just let Sarfraz do what he does best, and when the big hit presents itself, this guy can hit it as far as anyone. Riley Rousseau, who was a star of the 2008 ICC Under-19 World Cup, along with Wayne Parnell, who was captain of the South Africans then, and they lost that final against Virat Kohli's India. But here, Sarfraz is just the kind of player who you need in this scenario. He's a great finisher, and he does it without complicating things.
coming back for 2. It was always going to be tight, but they scamper and they get there.
And the running will be a big part of it. They look to scamper those 2s and get off strike. Sarfaraz very good at rotating the strike as well. Captain needs to drive his team home. It's a big game, not only for Quetta, but if they win, it's a game where Lahore Qalandars will be out of the tournament.
Well, it runs away, so that's handy. It really is handy for Russo, who's just struggled to get himself really going, but that 4 helps. And 34 from 27, they're getting themselves into that mode where it's a runner ball.
Yeah, you got to back the batting side. Things going their way. Just past the keeper's glove, gets the boundary, but fine margins now. Everything needs to go Peshawar's way, because at the moment the run chase looks in control.
Good delivery. That's what we saw last night as well. We just flashed the points table up and we'll come back to it. And the point here is that if the Gladiators get up, and I'm sorry to say for all those who are in Lahore, follow Lahore, they won't be able to make the finals. So if the Gladiators win tonight, it means that Lahore will not be able to make that final 4. So you might want to start cheering for the opposition tonight, the Zalmi boys. And the Gladiators may go to the top of the table as well. So it's a big win for them, but Lahore will not make the final 4. So start praying for wickets if you're a Lahore supporter.
Wahab Riaz is your man. He's getting the ball to reverse.
And he goes again. He's just right up there, and at this stage of the innings, we saw it last night, just tails a bit. It's a little bit of reverse there, Wilco.
Yes, and we saw it from Sohail Khan for Karachi as well. Ooh, that is very, very even. Just first time it's gone less than 50% for Zalmi. Yeah, so 33 required of 25.
Yeah, well, it's WinViz, and that takes all the data and mashes it together. I've got Gladiators a lot further in front at this stage because it just feels they're controlling it. This partnership is into the 40s, 43 from 32. So the wicket needs to fall now. 127 for 4.
Quetta Gladiators give 31 runs from 24 balls. Kaun jeetega?
Four overs remaining, 31 from 24. Darren Sammy very busy out there at the moment. He's going to make his field as strong as he possibly can, but the most important thing is that the bowler understands what each delivery is doing to cater for the field.
किस टीम के फैंस ज्यादा शोर मचाएंगे?
Hassan Ali, this is his last over. He's only gone for 15 with the 1 wicket, so he's bowled very nicely. Umad, 3 overs, 1 for 19 has been good as well. So here we go. They need a wicket, and they need a wicket now, and I can hear Lahore cheering on a wicket. Otherwise, Lahore cannot make that 4. Yeah, it's a good start. And still it hit, and it was out. There was an opportunity, and there's a misfield. They should have come back for 2, but don't.
What a good ball to squeeze out for 1 here. Look at this. I mean, that's speared in at leg stump.
Brilliant. And almost a run out, and almost a second run too. everybody scampering around, but Hassan Ali, Wahab Riaz with the old ball will hone in at that Yorker length. Let's see what Sarfraz does. He likes the sweep shot.
Oh, he's dived. He's given it a really good shot. He needed to get another metre to his left, but he's got an ability, hasn't he, Hassan Ali? And we saw it. We were just talking then at Wilco, Champions Trophy. He's got an ability to take a wicket. He was so good in England that there's only 4 balls remaining just to change the course here.
Yeah, all it needs is 1 wicket, and we know that he bowls that terrific Yorker. He does bowl that short ball, which is deadly too.
Round the wicket, so it's a change of angle, and it's been played nicely. Squirted that one away. But still, there's nothing wrong with that delivery.
Nothing wrong with it, and how Riley Rousseau has squeezed that out. That's fantastic hand-eye coordination from Riley Rousseau.
Yeah, but the running has been superb, and the rotation of strike, they're not letting any ball go without scoring. They got the single, they got 2 runs to point. He's bowling terrifically, but still going for runs.
Oh, everyone's diving. Good work from the umpire. He's had to go underground, so that didn't smash into him. He's still young enough. He's still got the reflexes. That was smashed.
50 partnership comes up. Short and baseball style, and Ahmed Shah ducks for cover, does well as the ball whizzes to the fence. Slower short ball didn't work for Hassan Ali.
I'll tell you something, I've been reading articles about umpires wearing helmets.
It's not going to carry. That's the one. Just need a bit more on it for an outfield catch. Well, they have been, Wilco, and that's why. If he didn't move, if something stopped him from picking that up, it's pretty close to the head. So I've seen umpires with a big arm guard on where they can shield themselves. I've seen the helmet on the umpire. They're trying all sorts of methods. And in Australia now, and certain parts of the world, it's up to them. If an umpire didn't feel safe here, I'm sure they could be out there with a helmet on.
I'd definitely be calling for one. Even the bowlers are now experimenting with some kind of face guard because it's coming back so quickly.
Bit of a miscue, and you've got Darren Sammy still on one leg out there. It's 137 for 4. We've got 3 overs remaining. It's Ahmed, captain. He's the fastest talker I've ever heard. Don't know the language, but geez, it's like he's fast. Ricky Ponning's pretty fast.
That'd be a good conversation, wouldn't it?
He really does talk fast, doesn't he? He's a very talented player. This is what he's done. Been deft touch, he's been powerful through that area, extra cover. He's got the sweep shot out as well. So he's got that big responsibility of the captaincy. Quetta Gladiators sitting down there yesterday outside commentating. He's yelling out there, always supporting. Playing a miss and 4, keeper too hot to handle. Coming up Akmal could not stop that.
Spearing the Yorker in, he's just missed his length by a yard or two here. And I'm quite surprised it bounced as much as it has, given how far past the bat that pitched.
Maybe he's hit a foot roll or something, but it was quick from Wahab Riaz. The reverse swing, and it's just missed the pitch and just taken off on Kamran Akmal. Well, it was so quick that no chance for Kamran.
Yeah, it hit an upslope or something, didn't it?
Well, I think it's hit. You see the square where it's cut. The cut square where the pitches are obviously cut, and where the field, the green grass, you know, outside the square. Have a look where this pitch is. It's on there, bang, just past it. 149 clicks that was.
Yeah, well, that's why it's flown over Kamran Akmal's gloves, because it's gone at pace. Such an awkward length, wasn't it? They're 17 from 15. They should do it from here, shouldn't they, the Gladiators? They've got 6 wickets. But you just never know. That helps, though. It gets easier now. Only 13 from 14. He's been powerful through there. He hasn't missed many.
Quality from the captain. The slower delivery from Wahab Riaz, picked and smashed past extra. Mid-off was in the circle, so he's hitting that gap, targeting that gap, and nailing that gap. Quetta getting closer. Bev Richards happy. All of Lahore holding their breath.
Yeah, man, a little bit of skin, man. How many high fives and Shazams do you think Saviv gives in a day? Depends on how the team are going. And still driving it in for the Yorker.
Yeah, I love this about Wahab Riaz, though, because he knows if he's pitching short, anything other than trying to look for that Yorker length, he's going to get hit. He's giving it absolutely everything here, Wahab.
And once he does get it to reverse, it's very difficult with the angle. And a little bit of argy-bargy, a little bit of word. Sarfraz, he's not going to back off. Wahab's not going to back off, even though he's the Pakistan captain, but still some spice.
You just feel that sometimes this Wahab's fuse is never far from going off.
Oh, it's full toss. That's hitting leg. Yeah, that's hitting leg. He's being told to challenge it, and that's exactly what Russo does. I mean, it's angling leg. I don't think it's missing leg. The fact the finger's gone up, it just has to flick it.
It's legal. It's a legal delivery. No problems with that front foot. Notice that Sarfraz hasn't left his crease either. He's just there now. Then it spears, it starts to swing here. Ooh, I don't know. You can see all 3 stumps there. I have a feeling.
Come on,
this
don't
might
have a feeling. You've had a 100% record. What is it?
It's missing leg stump.
Saying not out then.
I'm saying not out.
Yeah, I can see the leg stump now on impact. Umpire Wilkins. I tell you what, 100%, Baz.
Brave man to go against umpire Wilkins.
There it is. Tell you what.
On field, please. Tim, you are
Should
on
be out
screen.
there.
You need to
Give
reverse your decision.
me the red shirt.
Well done, Al. And it's the end of the over. 1 to go, there should be. There's 9 from it so far. It is the completion of the over. 10 from it, 147 for 4. So the final ball is a dot ball. There was a debate whether there were runs or not, but as we know, it's a dead ball as soon as that is given. You can understand that the fact that it's given out, if you were fielding it and you gave up and it ran away for 4, it has to go dead, doesn't it? Because the decision's been made and you slow everything down, you stop, you're celebrating. We're back. Yorker down to fine leg, so fine leg in play. We've got a runner ball. That's the equation. It's a runner ball at the moment.
Umaid Asif bowling the 19th, so I'm guessing Hassan Ali will get the last over, but will he have enough? Quetta will be looking to get as close as possible, if not finish it in this 19th over. Umaid Asif started off with a terrific Yorker.
It's been some fantastic bowling, and Rousseau especially has squeezed Yorkers for runs, but this partnership, I mean, for the umpire at that pace, you're going to give it out, but unfortunately it went to review for Tim Robinson, and unfortunately Wahab, that moustache strokes it when it's going his way.
Well, I think he's been signed up for that Head and Shoulders dandruff ad that we do. Yeah,
don't get dandruff in a moustache, though, do you?
It's dry skin, Wilco.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You get dry skin all over the body.
How do you think Danny? What about Danny?
Well, he moisturises because he has access to the bare skin. You know, he doesn't have to fight the hair. Should be out. No, it just misses mid-wicket. Darren Sammy can hardly move out there. And so he's hobbling around. It's another courageous effort from Darren Sammy. He wants to be out there leading. You could argue, should he be out there? But without his innings today, Zalmi haven't got 157. So his effort with the bat was superb, but he's a bit of a passenger in the field, can't bowl. So 2 lusty blows here, it's all over, and the Gladiators would win again.
Yeah, searching for that boundary. They're still getting those runs in singles and doubles. That's the feature of this partnership. They've made sure they've rotated the strike, made sure that they've run hard when the ball's gone to the fence. So they're getting close. 151 for 4.
Oh, he's hit that hard. The man will come round and he will protect the boundary. So still not quite getting hold of it, but it's been a good innings. 29 from 26. Now 30. Ahmed is on 39.
And the partnership, 67 from 48. Well, 68 now from 49 with that single. Six from 7 required, and 1 ball to finish this 19th over.
Uncanny how often they'll pop one at this stage if the ball is able to get under, but that's not the case. So we do go into the final over of this match, and it'll be 5 runs required. 153 for 4. I just feel that the pitch is always worth more than 157 now. The players are playing so much better on it from a batting point of view. Smith got going, that could have been an 80. And And the Gladiators, they did lose a couple of quick wickets. Shane Watson did some good damage up front. So this is very interesting. You got Dwayne Smith bowling the final over of the match. Quetta needing 5 runs off the 6 balls. And it is going to be Ahmed on strike, 40 from 29. A real captain's knock. It's great for the leadership. Nothing better than a captain asking for commitment from his teammates and then going out there and doing it himself, leading the way.
Well, Smith has got a third man and a fine leg back. He can bowl a very good Yorker.
Well, the scores are equal now. He's been pumping them in that part of the ground all night.
Extra cover is his region, and Sarfraz has played a captain's knock. Guided Quetta to almost to victory. Scores level. First ball went for the Yorker, missed it. Sarfraz doesn't miss. Boundary.
Saviv, he's had a lot to cheer about. It all started on his birthday. It's been a lot of fun since then. And that'll be it. The Quetta Gladiators have chased down 157. And for the last little while, it's been under control. The partnership, 73 from 51. So take a bow. Skipper and Russo have done a great job, and as I mentioned, Shane Watson did a terrific job up front, but it also means that Lahore are out of any chance, with any chance of making the final 4.
Yeah, terrific innings from Sarfraz Ahmed and Riley Russo guiding their team home. Peshawar, they still have a few chances, but for Lahore fans, well, Quetta's done it, and they've come back into this tournament with a bang and just opens up that top 5 now. It wasn't an easy chase. It was a pretty decent score put on the board, but in the end, it was down to that rotational strike and the boundary hitting from Quetta. And that meant that they strolled home in the last over with 4 balls to spare.
Yeah, the players do their thing. It's disappointment for Lahore and all the supporters. I feel for you. It's not been a campaign that they wanted. They wanted to turn things around after PSL disappointment in years 1, 2 and such hope for 3. It hasn't worked out that way. But for Quetta, KP and the gang, they are surging up this table and look like a serious force.
Yes, and tonight they've done it without the big contributions of KP and Watto.
Although Watto did quite a bit at the front.
Yes, he did.
You know what I mean? That 30 in quick time just sets him off. But you're right, didn't get the 50.
And the point I'm making is that it's left to Riley Rousseau and Sarfraz Ahmed, so it just shows they do have quality and depth in quality. And I think Kevin Peterson.
Yeah, magnificent run chase, and Quetta Gladiators are once again through, courtesy Sarfraz's leadership and fantastic batsmanship. Now to the presentation party. We've got Mr. Sohaib Sheikh, Senior General Manager, HBL PSL and PCB. Mr. Sohaib Shahid, Head of Brand Activation and Sports, HBL. Dr. Imtiaz Hashmi on behalf of J. Junaid Jamshed. Mr. Viv Richards, Mentor, Quetta Gladiators. Mr. Nadeem Umar, Owner, Quetta Franchise. First, we'd like to request Sir Vivian Richards to present the Hanif Mohammad cap to Shane Watson. He's now got 299 runs and is the current highest run scorer of the HBL PSL. Right, Mr. Imtiaz Hashmi will give the J. Junaid Jamshed Smart Player of the Match cash award of US $2,500 to Shane Watson. Fabulous. May I invite Darren Sammy to please come forward and have a few words with us. In early, skipper. Yeah, I mean, that was a very, very critical partnership in that run chase, wasn't it, Darren?
Yes, it was. You know, they used their experience, and again, every time we look like having the momentum, you know, they put a partnership. Unlike when we batted, every time we had the momentum, they took a wicket. So they played better cricket than us today, and they deserve to win.
How are you feeling right now? I mean, where do you stand as a team, and what needs to be done then?
Oh, it's obviously disappointing to lose cricket matches, but look, we could only focus on us. We have 2 games left. If we could win those 2 and other results go in our favor, we're still in. But look, the first 2 seasons, the way we've played, it's been brilliant. You know, this season things are not going according to plan, but we won't give up. 2 more games left. We win those, and let's see what happens.
Yeah. But I like the way the players are pushing the opposition. I mean, you've got Wahab Riaz, who bowls splendidly well. You've got Hassan Ali, who's putting in a big effort as well. You'd be pretty happy with those 2 individuals.
Most definitely. You know, Wahab has really taken the mantle to be the leader of the bowling pack. Every time I call on him to get a wicket, he delivers. You know, Hassan, he's not fully fit as yet, but he's trying his best, and so is Asif. You know, today our spinners didn't bowl as well as we wanted to, but you know, that's the game of cricket. One day you a hero, the next day you don't do so well. But like I said, we're gonna keep on fighting. 2 games left. It's all in our hands. We win and get the results we want. You never know what could happen.
Absolutely. All the best for the remaining 2 matches, then, Darren.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now then, there are a few individual awards to be given. The Uber fan of the match will get a signed ball from the Man of the Match award winner. Sarfraz Ahmed is today's Man of the Match award winner. Fantastic batting under pressure. May I invite Mr. Sohaib Sheikh to give the HBL PSL Man of the Match trophy to Sarfraz. And Mr. Sohaib Shahid to give the HBL PSL Man of the Match award of $4,500. सीधा ही पहले रन चेस का पूछते हैं सरफराज, क्योंकि वो क्रिटिकल था. आप आउट हो जाते या रायली रूसो आउट हो जाते तो काम ख़राब हो जाना था. तो क्या सोच रहे थे उस वक्त, क्योंकि वो क्रिटिकल फेज में थे गेम?
रमीज, जब मैं पिच पे गया था तो उस वक्त ऑलमोस्ट 7.5 रन की एवरेज चाहिए थी. जो रैली रोसू से मैंने यही बात की थी कि अगर हम यहाँ पे एक पार्टनरशिप लगाएंगे तो हम मैच में आ सकते हैं, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि शायद वो एक आध बॉलर से शॉर्ट चल रहे हैं. तो मैंने उसको ये कहा था कि अगर हम बॉल टू बॉल खेलते रहेंगे, बाउंड्रीज अगर हमें मिल जाती हैं 1-2, तो हम मैच में आ सकते हैं. आई थिंक रैली रोसू बहुत अच्छा खेला. उसकी नेचर ये नहीं है इस तरीके से खेलने की, क्योंकि बार बार मुझे वो कह रहा था कि मैं चांस लेता हूँ, तो मैं उसको बार बार ये कहता नहीं, थोड़ा सा सब्र करो. लेकिन इन दी एंड हम लोगों ने अच्छा चेस किया.
क्लैरिटी थी आपकी जो रन चेस में, और मुश्किल सिचुएशन में क्लैरिटी कई दफ़ा गायब हो जाती है. तो कोई ख़ास आपको ये आदत बन गई हुई है, हैबिट है, या इसके ऊपर आप काम करते हैं?
मुझे कोशिश कर रहे हैं, हैबिट तो नहीं कहूँगा मैं कि आज चेस कर दिया तो उसको हैबिट कहता हूँ. ये कि कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. जाहिर सी बात है, ऐसे मौके चूँकि आगे भी आने हैं, जब मैचेस आने, तो कोशिश की थोड़ा अपने आप को काम रखने की. और रैली रोसू से बात करता रहा, उसको भी थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस दिया, क्योंकि उस पर थोड़ा रन शॉर्ट चल रहा था वो. तो मुझे ये उम्मीद थी कि अगर हम दोनों थोड़ा सा पूरा खेल जाएंगे तो हम लोग रन चेस कर सकते हैं. आई थिंक इससे बड़ा फ़ायदा होगा. मुझे भी कॉन्फिडेंस मिला है और उसको भी बड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस मिला होगा इस इनिंग से.
बॉलिंग से मुतमईन है?
जी रमेश भाई, मैं समझता हूँ कि बॉलिंग हमने बहुत अच्छी की. थोड़े से मैं समझता हूँ कि 10-12 रन जो है एक्स्ट्रा आज बन गए थे आखिर में, लेकिन ओवरऑल तमाम बॉलर्स ने बॉलिंग बहुत अच्छी की.
और अपनी टीम को अब कहाँ जाता देख रहे हैं, क्योंकि मोमेंटम बड़ा ज़रूरी होता है. मोमेंटम आपके पास है, जीत रहे हैं, इसको कंटिन्यू ऑब्वियसली करना चाहेंगे, मगर प्रेशर्स क्या हैं आगे चलते हुए?
रमेश भाई, प्रेशर्स तो ये हैं कि 2 बड़े प्लेयर जो हैं वो टीम को ज्वाइन करने लगे हैं, तो कोशिश अब ये देखना है कि उनकी जगह कैसे बनती है। जैसन रॉय और राशिद खान जो है वो आ जाएंगे। एक बड़ा प्रेशर ये है कि 2 टॉप प्लेयर जो हैं T20 के, उनकी जगह कैसे बनानी है ये देखना होगा। उसके बाद ये देखना है कि किस कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ हमने आगे जाना है, क्योंकि कोशिश यही होगी कि अब क्योंकि जाहिर सी बात है टॉप 4 में तो मुझे लगता है कि शायद हम आ गए, लेकिन अब टारगेट ये है कि टॉप 1 और टॉप 2 में फिनिश करना है इंशाल्लाह।
बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं आप, ऐसे ही खेलते रहे।
थैंक यू रमेश भाई।
Sarfraz Ahmed, the winning captain, and that is what we have from the presentation ceremony down here as well.